Rawr! And hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the den, and to Trails of Cold Steel 3. Let's get this started, shall we? So, when we last left off, we had just started Chapter 3, Pulse of Steel. And we got introduced to our new classmates. Well, introduced in quotation marks. With Muse and Ash, who are now in Class 7. So, as we usually do, at the start of a new chapter, let's go around and talk to everyone. What do you have to say, Principal Le Guin? Ah, this rain is nice. I know you're familiar with Eastern culture. Do you write haiku? My master did, but I'm completely clueless when it comes to those. Yeah, kinda the same. On top of all your other artistic pursuits, do you write poetry too? What can I say? Perhaps I take after my predecessor. In any event, I saw the images. He is indeed very similar. Not only that machine of his, but his voice and even the way he carries himself. Did you know him too? Crow. The Azure Chevalier was the young hero of the Noble Alliance. I only spoke with him a handful of times, but I remember thinking how young he looked, especially standing next to Cayenne. After the war, when I heard of his death, I remember thinking what a waste it was losing such a young man with a bright future. But that's the extent of my relationship with him, so let's leave it at that. I'll leave it to you and Herschel how we interpret this masked man, including determining whether he is friend or foe to us here at the branch campus. Understood. I'll see to it, alongside Instructor Herschel and all my other friends. I shall look forward to it. Alright. So, what's going on with you, Randy? Oh, Randy, you're still here. Yeah, I thought I'd finish prepping some things for military science. Oh yeah, didn't you want to ask me something, Reen? About the direction Crossbell's heading in? Especially after all those field exercises. Ah, yes, I did, but I don't want to get you into any trouble or anything. So considerate. But don't worry, I don't have that much info. I hear the SSS has started operations again, at least. Not that it super matters, since they're still under the Governor General's thumb. That much should be more than clear enough considering what happened the other day. Sorry. I don't know what to say. It's not something you need to feel sorry about. Those guys were ready for the long haul from the start. They're going to persevere and push on, like they always have. If anything, I think Calvard's the bigger issue here. I've heard they've officially equipped Tangram Gate with railway cannons, right by the border with Calvard. Yeah, seems like they've got some large-scale construction underway for that. But yeah, with all that in mind, we gotta brace ourselves for when... Oh jeez, what am I saying? It's just the two of us here, take it easy. Thanks. Okay, what have we got in here? Toa? Since when do you work in the library? I had a little free time, so I thought I'd stop by and update the library's catalog. But Celestin's pretty much taken care of that already. All hail the mighty Celestin. Nothing gets by him. You know, this academy really has come a long way. Right? No small thanks to Becky and Lind. Once they arrived, this campus's facilities really got going. Any chance that means you can start taking it a little easier? Maybe a little. Or at least it frees up my schedule so I can help out in new, different ways. That might be the most Toa thing you've ever said. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Is there a new book here? Oh, Red Moon Rose. Huh. Alright. What's up, Lind? Hey, Lind. How's work going? Oh, hello there, Reen. I just finished up the inventory check. Now, on top of that, I need to make sure we have extra supplies for our field exercises. It really is a relief to have such a professional like you taking care of us. I really can't thank you enough for coming here to help us out. Oh no, that really is too much. I'm still just in training. Not to mention, I decided to come here for my sake, too. How do you mean? Well, it's not a big deal or anything. It was the Civil War that made me decide to become a doctor. So many people were hurt or in danger, and I felt so powerless. I wanted to be strong enough to save someone, anyone. That's what I started to wish. So that's why you suddenly transferred to a medical college. It was so out of the blue, I never had a chance to ask you about it. Sorry to worry you, but I really am still just in training at St. Ursula. So I want to get as much experience as I can. I want to be stronger. Alongside everyone else here, if possible. Me too. Please, keep on supporting us, Lind. Of course, thank you. Alright, what's going on the second floor? Oh, both rooms... Or both of these rooms have something going on. Oh boy. That's... I'm going to miss having you in our class. We have so few people as it is, though I guess Yuna's class is even smaller. Oh, Sandy, I will miss you too, but things won't be so different. We'll still be in the same dorm, and we will still be friends. Be sure to take care of Yuna. I think the two of you will get along very well. After all, you complement each other so nicely. Huh? Oh, I agree. You never make mistakes, Muse, but Yuna can be very careless. But I feel like the two of you working together can overcome any obstacle. I see. Now that you mention it, I can see what you mean. I had already planned to ask Yuna and Altina for help, as I'm not terribly experienced at combat. Though I certainly wouldn't mind some private lessons from Instructor Reen. You really do like Instructor Reen, don't you? Well, I guess he does seem pretty cool. And kind, too. He helped Yuna when she was feeling down. Oh, my club is starting soon. I'll see you later. In that case, I'll head to the kitchen. I got this new recipe I want to try out. Have a wonderful time, you two. Chatting with some of your friends in military finance? Indeed. It makes me sad to think I'll be saying goodbye to them after only 2 months. They truly There truly are so many kind people here at the branch campus. Yeah, some people just say we're playing second fiddle to the main campus, but when the chips are down, I think we have the potential to be greater than any other military academy out there. Even Thor's main campus. I agree wholeheartedly. That aside, though, was there something I could help you with? A student and her instructor alone in a quiet classroom. Truly an ideal setting. Yeah, no, I was just leaving. Well, there are still some students on the second floor. But anyway, I just came here to give you this. Oh, I see. It makes me a bit sad to think I'll have to change from my military finance handbook. But I suppose there is no other choice given the different curriculums. If you want to, you can swap in the pages from your old notebook. If there's anything from your old notebook you'd like to keep, give it a try. Oh, I see. This notebook is rather state-of-the-art, isn't it? Thank you very much, instructor. Well then, I shall be off to go to see to my club activities now. And I eagerly await being in your class. Yeah, it'll be good to have you. Okay. Yep, that was about usual. What about you, Ash? I suppose you'll be moving over to Special Operations soon. Do try not to instigate any conflicts while you're there. I don't plan on starting anything. But if anyone wants a piece of me, I'll kick their tail. Didn't that attitude get you in trouble in Heimdall? I mean, I heard you beat those guys up pretty bad, but still, you gotta be careful. I just needed to make sure those guys learned their lesson. I knew they'd try some low-life stuff to get back at us, like attacking the girls. I suppose that's one way to think of it. You gotta tell us these things, man. Otherwise people are gonna misunderstand you. Well, Kurt was the only guy in Special Operations till now, so maybe this is a good thing. Kinda ticks me off seeing two good-looking guys in the same class, though. On top of that, Instructor Reen is there, so I understand your frustration. You guys don't look that bad. It's just your other qualities that are the problem. You... like a knife to my heart, dude. Instructor Ash, please tell us how to be popular with the girls. Saying goodbye to your friends from Combat Tactics? Nah, nothing like that. What, are you patrolling the campus? Must be hard being a teacher. Well, it's just part of the job, and it's pretty enjoyable, actually. Seeing you talk with your friends, I think you'd actually be pretty good at it. So, what are you really here for? You come here to bring me something? Pretty sharp. Oh, notebook. New curriculum pages, different activity guidelines, additions to the emergency manual. Guess you really put your time into making this. You scanned through that so quickly. Yeah, you can still hang on to your old one if you want. Just remember that everyone in Special Operations uses the emergency manual. Fine, got it. I'm gonna get going now. Also, I've got my eyes on you. Before long, I'll find out if you're the real deal or just some phony. What do you mean by that? I'll keep that in mind. Okay, anyone up here on the rooftop? Yes, there is. Oh, Valerie's up here singing in the rain. A beautiful voice. What song is this? Instructor Schwarzer? Were you eavesdropping on me just now? Sorry about that. I didn't mean to. But, you know, that's a really nice melody you've got going there. Is this the song you're rehearsing for Modern Music Club? Well, yes it is. I see, I've never heard it before. What's the name of the song? We don't have a name for it yet. It's our original song, you see. Oh, really now? Well, it's pretty darn catchy, I'll give you that. Who wrote it anyway? Well, I did the outline for the song, but I implemented everyone else's ideas too. Call it a collaboration. As for the lyrics, they're still a work in progress. I see. Pretty surprised. You've really got a knack for this. No, this isn't... I'm just... this is so embarrassing. Could you just drop it, please? Oh, sorry about that. Interesting. Alright. So, what's everyone doing in the club rooms? Oh. Hello again, Ash. What, you need something again? No, I'm just here to check up on you. Tatiana isn't with you today? Well, she's supposed to be. Don't know where she went off to, though. You saying I can't use the room if my club's not with me? Of course not. Sorry to bother you. Daily studies, sword training, chess practice. My schedule is filled to the brim, to be sure, but in a way it's rather fulfilling. That's a good attitude to have. Have you been able to set up a match with another school yet? Yes. It's a new school, but that's no testament against their strength. But we also have another exhibition set up for tomorrow. Oh, really now? I plan to give it my all, for both of them alike. I'll do my best to report back with good news on that front. Yeah, looking forward to it. Oops, seems like I made Kurt wait. Never thought our club would have an exhibition match. Here's hoping I meet some new girls. Oh, dear. He's hopeless. Kyrie seems to be lost. Well, I understand why, but hopefully our tea ceremonies will help. Oh wow, you changed into your kimono already? That was fast. Yes, I had Maya help me. But since we were in such a hurry, the obi might be a little too loose. Instructor Reen, could I trouble you to tighten it for me? I'm pretty sure it's tight enough as it is. Oh dear. Be hasty yet delicate with the tea whisk. I've really learned a lot, but I don't feel any closer to being a man. Am I going to be okay like this? Alright, well, down the stairs. Nothing in this hallway. So, what's down in the training hall? Oh, there's swimming club going on, it seems. So we have 2 new members in Class 7. On one hand, more personnel will make managing the group more difficult, but on the other hand, I'll be glad for the additional manpower. Ash is one thing, but Muse sometimes seems to know more than she lets on. I bet. So you noticed that too, huh, Aldina? Yeah, Muse can be kind of mysterious at times. Well, anyway, something has been bothering me since our last field exercises. What's that? Do you remember that floating sphere that appeared atop Stargazer's tower? I wonder what exactly it was. Well, that masked man claimed to be part of the gnomes. They were the group that created the Divine Knights and the Spirit Shrines alongside the Hexen clan. Could it be? Instructor Reen, is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Anyway, we won't get anywhere thinking about it now. You should use this chance to focus on your club activities, Altina. Yes, that's true. Allie seems a little off today. Well, it's a perfect time to move your body. I'll just have to make her do some laps later. I'm a little late, but Stark and Leonora are already swimming. I need to finish my warm-ups and join them right away. That transmission that got sent to the Dareflinger. I knew it. Stark? Oh, Instructor Reen. It's nothing, don't mind me. It's never nothing. Anyway, Leonora's is lightning fast as usual. Altina and Wayne are getting better too, slowly but surely. Looks like I gotta keep up the pace, can't go falling behind. I see. That transmission? He must be talking about that masked man we saw. Stark is from Jirai, so he might know something. Nah, I shouldn't push my luck. Aw, come on! Well, let's check out the cafeteria. Oh, we got another event thing here. Hello there, Professor Schmidt. It's rare to see you here, Professor Schmidt. It shouldn't be that surprising. I eat most of my meals here. Canned and instant coffees are fine, but a properly brewed coffee is always nice for a change. I had a good time for a break, so I came here to relax. Were you researching that flying ion? The shadowy blue machine we saw? What else? That flying ion's flight capabilities are inconceivable, and its omnidirectional lasers. With today's technology, none of that seems possible. It must be... Professor? Never mind. That shadowy blue machine, we can't deny its similarities. Or it might be the same type, or was simply made to be similar. That's... Don't look so serious. I did use the Azure Knight as reference when making the Panzer Soldat, but that is the extent of my involvement. As long as I have the Ashen Knight near me, I'm not interested. Understood. I knew he was like this. Can this rain just hurry up and go already? Allie said it's supposed to clear up by 4 p.m., but it's not showing any signs of stopping. Something wrong, Jessica? Now that I'm thinking about it, you haven't said much today. Oh, is that so? Anyway, you're complaining too much, Yuna. All we can do for now is believe the forecast and wait. Fine. Sorry, you two. I'm a little late. It's fine. We couldn't do anything in this rain anyway. Well, it should go away soon, so let's drink some tea for now. Becky's such an interesting person. She said she wants an exclusive contract to provide our meal ingredients, and she wants the student store to handle all the other goods. And she'll set the pricing. This is all stuff for the academy, isn't it? She doesn't have to be so aggressive. That's just the merchant mentality for you. Becky isn't out to rip people off, so let's just let her do her thing. Well, okay, if you say so. She does make me feel like I'm running my own business. It's kind of fun. Though I don't know if that's really appropriate. You know, suddenly I'm reminded that I should check my recipes. Oh, hey, I can do some more cooking. Okay, so we've got all the good dishes. We just need a bad one now. So, Muse?
Please eat it all, even if it's not good. Whoopsie, I messed up.
Brown liquid. Huh. Oh, do we have the recipe for that yet? We do not. Some thick hamburger steak, please. Oh, yes, and we can make it. We can make one. Well, let's have Yuna give it a try.
Looks tasty!
Just a regular one, huh? Oh well. I planted the seedlings that you gave me during the field exercises. I was able to harvest them, so let me share with you. 30 crisp onions, 10 ripe peaches. Oh, these look good. Thank you, this is really helpful. You're welcome. All right. No one up here, so out onto the campus. Oh, the student store is here. It's open now. Hello there, Becky. Oh, Reen, you came! The Becky shop is now open at the branch campus. Not bad, right? I never thought you'd take over the student store. Are you sure this is okay? I was certain you would open a shop in a bigger city. Well, I'd be lying if I said I planned this from the start. But in Crossbell, I saw that I cannot compete with those huge merchant conglomerates. Are you talking about Kleist & Co. in the capital? I managed to keep the smaller stores from getting bought up, but Kleist & Co. just keep getting bigger. They're busy competing with their rivals now, but they're gonna target the smaller stores eventually. Independents like me will not be able to compete once that happens. So I decided to do something. I'm gonna create a network of all the small shops in the Empire. I see. We're going to team up with other small shops to compete against the big shops. That is totally a plan that you would come up with, Becky. Well, I was inspired by the network Hugo created during the Civil War. But he dissolved it after the war, because he said it wasn't efficient. I have to make it, so I was raging. Looks like he's gonna be your rival after all. The battle's just kicking off. This shop is the first step towards war. Watch your back, Hugo. Becky and Hugo went at it as students, but I never thought it'd escalate like this. Well, I guess I'll just see what happens. At Becky's store, you can buy normal items as well as a limited supply of items from other regions. Buying these limited items will cost a little more than buying them from their respective regions. Okay. Well, what you got?
He's a shout and I'll get you what you need. Hope to see you again. Alright there.
What about the regular shop? Ooh, a green star pendant. That we can give to Fee. Heck yeah.
Catch you later.
Nice. Fee's stats increased by 10. Okay. Just a couple more people to talk to before we head into the hangar then. When the rain comes forth, so too do the snail. So too do they. Yes, that's right, the wondrous snail. Would you like to look for them with me, instructor? If you bring him to me, I'll roast him up for you good. I'll pass for today, actually. Oh dear. These hydrangeas that Sandy planted are just lovely. Standing tall, gallant, and pure, even as a gentle rain drips down upon them. This would make for some good material for literature club. Speaking of which, why are you down here instead of up in the literature club room? Oh, wow. Those seeds we got last chapter are blooming pretty well. And I think there's only 3 more that we can, that we'll be getting over the next couple of chapters. Celestin, are you organizing the tennis equipment? That is correct. I also intend on checking the condition of the academy ground. Both are integral to the tennis club's practices, after all. I need to be sure they're up to snuff. I was wondering why everything was in such good shape lately. How would this academy survive without you, Celestin? Surely you jest. On a related note, I've heard that we received new Panzer Soldats the other day. And that one is equipped with a special unit. I should check to make sure we have enough replacement parts in storage. He's a Panzer Soldat expert now, too? What doesn't Celestin know? Very good question, Reen. Very good question. I suppose we still can't go onto the platform yet. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. So get the vending machine there. What you working on, Tita? I've got to make sure we have sufficient range of motion. Oh, Instructor Rain, good evening. Sorry to bother you. It looks like you're focusing really hard on your work. Is that some sort of machine part? Oh, right. I've been experimenting with this since I was at ZCF. I'm still researching it, so I want to keep it secret. Once I'm done, I'll be sure to show it off to you. I see. In that case, I look forward to it. Thank you. Now that's what I call a paint job. Only with that out of the way, I've got a few adjustments to make to those orbital systems. Hey there, Mint. Looks like you're having a good time. Perfect timing, Rain. What do you think? Isn't it cute? The Spiegel's a real can of worms compared to the Draken. So many cool features to master. The only thing I don't like about it is that I haven't come up with a good nickname. We've got Val and Draki and Heck, so maybe Speepers? Pretty sure the professor's gonna shoot that one down. Still, we expected to put this guy to work in our Panther Soldat training in just 2 days. Good luck fixing him up, Mint. Roger that. I won't let you down. Okay. Right. Almost there. Wow, Pablo, I'm impressed. I didn't do much. Thanks for the help, Gustav. Are you two making something? Oh, Instructor Dreen. Pablo's making speakers for our club. Is it really that easy to just make speakers? No bother for me. The bass on the one we were using before was pretty pish. I had some good ones at the store, but they were pretty expensive. So Pablo just decided to make some for us. You'd be surprised at how simple they are. Pretty sure you'd be able to make one with the right parts. Yeah, I think you're right. I wouldn't be able to make one as nice as yours, though. Well, either way, I'm impressed. Keep at it, you two. That's... Oh, there's Celine. I see. Not even you understand what happened back in Northumbria. We Divine Knights are merely vessels for our Awakeners. The moment Reen's power flooded out from him, I lost all control. I have no memory of what happened during that time. I see. Though we might get some valuable... I thought we might get some valuable information, but... There you are, Celine. It's you. Are your classes over? Homeroom is over, so now I'm just patrolling the school. Speaking of that incident during the Northern War, yeah, I had already heard about it, but I thought Valimar might have some more insight. I've been here for half a month now. I'd like to finish up here. I see. You've done a lot for us. Thank you too, Valimar, for all the support. Well, that is my job. Were you able to control your power? It would assist you in piloting me as well. Good luck controlling it, for your own sake as well. Yeah, thanks. Well, your relationship has really gotten strong in just a year. Kinda reminds me of Emma and me. Now that you mention it, it is indeed reminiscent of a witch and her familiar. If that's the case, can you try to retrieve your memory? You only remember small things about Emperor Dreikel's too, right? Unfortunately, yes. I should have memories dating back to when I was created. Not being able to remember may be an issue. Or maybe that was simply the way I was made. Well, if you remember anything, let me know. Now that I asked what I needed to, I'm going outside to nap. Oh wait, it's raining. Quite a bit, actually, but it looks like it'll stop around evening. There's a sitting area upstairs. Why don't you nap there? Yeah, I think I'll do just that. See you. She can be dry at times, but she really does care for others. And she'll stay plenty dry cooped up in here. It's training that Celine is helping with. I need to get results soon. Alright, well, I've talked to everyone. Let's head to the front entrance. Kinda surprised we didn't run into any side quests. Sun's going down. Maybe I should head out soon. Just like the forecast said. Wow, what a beautiful sunset. Yeah, it's quite the view. Brilliant! The rain cleared right up. Let's carry the equipment out while we still can. Come on, let's get some practice in before the sun goes down. You sure are motivated, Yuna. Oh, bye, Instructor Rain. Excuse us. Good work today, you two. Are you planning to go home after stopping by Reset? Yeah, the rain's cleared up and I'm excited for tomorrow. From the sound of it, they won't be back at the dorm for a while. I guess it's fine if I head out now, but maybe I'll have a go look around town. Locations of branch campus personnel have been updated on your map. In addition, you have received new messages on Arcus 2. You may now freely explore the town of Leaves. The story will progress only once you've returned to the dorm. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, we had some more events just pop up. What's going on over here? Oh. It's so strange, a kitty who can talk. But more importantly, she's beautiful. Her coat is so soft and shiny. Hey, I never said you could pet me. Your eyes are glazing over in contentment. So lovely. Celine, looks like you're caught in Musei's claws now. Man, you sure have softened up. Excellent. Okay, well, something's going on here. What's... Oh, okay. Doing some spear training, Jessica? I must be quicker. Strike truer. Jessica? Wow, she's really concentrating. Instructor Reen! Sorry to break your focus, but something about you seems kind of impatient. You see right through me, Instructor. Instructor Randy has been telling me the same thing. However, this is a problem I must deal with on my own. Oh. Should I just leave her to her training then? This might be a good opportunity to test her mettle. Is there anything else? Well... Jessica, would you like to spar with me? Our styles are obviously different, but I think it might be a good learning experience nonetheless. Of course! I've always been curious about the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school. Great, then it's settled. Impressive, your stance doesn't have any openings. Likewise, Jessica, you're not wasting any movement. Now come on, there's no need to hold back. Give me everything you've got. Understood.
Now, bring it on!
Oh, we're playing as Jessica? Oh, wow. So let's see, Cold Nail and Piercing Blitz. But no S-Craft. Alright. Defense down, okay.
Good job.
Nice.
Arcus, activate! Ha!
Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's see what Cold Nail looks like.
Gotcha!
Okay.
That was good.
Thanks, Instructor.
Phew, and that is the extent of my skill. Huh. I thought I had a good sense of how strong you were, but you just keep improving. And now that I've had the chance to see your techniques again, I'm impressed by how refined each individual form of Schleiden School spearmanship is. It's an honor to hear you say that, but frankly, it's a compliment I don't feel I deserve. Despite all my training, I'm still unable to progress beyond a beginner level. As I am now, my flailing does nothing but sully the Schleiden name. I remember saying the same thing about never progressing past beginner level. Never progressing past beginner level. Called myself a dropout. Laura wouldn't have any of that. Thus, if you truly did make light of yourself and your own abilities, that is an act of shame for which you owe yourself recompense. I still remember those words vividly. Maybe the sparring session was meant to be. Jessica, I get how you feel. The school has no shortage of capable fighters, like Kurt and Leonora, just to name 2. Heck, Kurt's already intermediate level. Honestly, I'm not surprised to hear that you're worried about falling behind. It's almost refreshing how blunt you are, Instructor. But I'm afraid you don't quite understand how I feel. I'm not sure about that. When I first enrolled at Thor's, I was only beginner level just like you. But back then, Laura was the successor to the Arcade School, was an intermediate level, and I felt exactly the way you feel now. Really? But even if I were to compare myself to you as a first year, I'd come up lacking. You don't have to compare yourself to me, or anyone else. Just let me say this. To sell yourself short just because you're a beginner is disrespectful to your martial art and the people around you. And above all else, it's disrespectful to yourself. Instructor Reen. I say those words like they're my own, but I'm telling you what Laura told me. Point is, when I was a student, I found myself constantly questioning my skills, wondering if I was on the right path. As the instructor in charge of martial arts training, I can promise you that you are more than capable enough. There will be times when you hit a wall in your training, but you're always going to find a way to break through it. Thank you for your kind words. I think I'm starting to feel a little better. Glad to hear it. I didn't perform as well as I would have liked, but my mind feels
With the
clearer
honor of
now.
sliding.
I will continue to train, bearing my family's name as a badge of pride. Yeah, that's the spirit. Okay. Very much worth. Alright, now let's leave the campus. See what's going on in town. Oh, a new fishing spot just dropped? Oh, Instructor Reen, are you on your way home? Yeah, are you cleaning up, Mr. Mayor? That's pretty diligent of you. Many leaves fall off the branch when it rains. Seeing paddles everywhere bothers me too. I just suppose that's the way I am. Oh, I just remembered. We got new messages on the Arcus too, I think. Okay, yeah, I already got that. Huh. Okay, we didn't actually get any new messages. Frankie told me he's going to the capital today. He said he was going to a friend's house, but I know he's probably going to an interview. I want him to do his best. Alright, let's see what's going on here at Nine Volley. Oh. Hey there, Cerberus. The puppy is rubbing a rag against the case. Are you cleaning? Wow, he's learning so many tricks. Jingo, how the frick did you teach a dog to clean? Here's the orbital energy unit for your halberd. But hey, Red, didn't you used to have some big rifle? Where'd that go? What was it called again? The beer soaker or something? Where'd you get that name from? It's the Berserker. Yeah, that's it. They told me I couldn't bring it here with me. Which, you know what, fair enough. So I had a friend of mine hold on to it for now. As for you, Rain, what are you doing skulking around back there? If you want to buy something, then hurry up and speak up. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I didn't know when would be a good time to jump in. But from the sound of it, you had a really amazing weapon, Randy. Yeah, I got it back when I was a Jaeger. But maintaining something that huge was a real pain, so I only used it when I was in a pinch. I can imagine. I wonder if Randy's gun was anything like... Hey, if you're just here to chit-chat, then clear out. But if you're buying, then let's do some dang business already. Come on, buy something. Got it. This girl's really got the soul of a merchant. It's all business this, business that. Still never gets boring with her around, eh? Hey, that plushie you got there. Ain't that from the Mishy at Work series? Oh, I do have this Mishy plush with me, but what's this Mishy at Work business? What, really? You don't know? Sheesh. Mishy at Work. After a series of unfortunate circumstances, Mishy finds himself penniless and lost in the Empire. And so, to build himself back up, he tries his hand at a slew of different jobs. A real tear-jerking entry to the Mishy series. Uh-huh. I'm not really into this sort of thing. I didn't even realize these Mishy stories got so in-depth. There's a total of 7 of these Mishy at Work plushies out there. Looks like you don't get their true worth, so I can take them off your hands. If you find all 7 of them, bring them to me. I'll give you something nice in exchange. But only if you find them all. The whole set, not one less. You got that, huh? Sounds like you really want those plushies. Wait. Huh. So was she referring to the items or the... I don't know. We need to give some accessories to Muse and Ash. Yeah, let's give Ash a gladiator headband. And... an orange cape. And then Muse... a holy sphere. And a silver chain.
Wanna buy something? Come on, buy some more. I got some good stuff.
Heartless Edgar, Chapter 2 and 3.
Come on, buy some more. I got some good stuff. Done already?
Oh. You know, I should stop by the student store again. Check the paper. First things first, I got a weird proposition to make to the stores here, see if they're willing to cooperate with me. Today's targets are Nyosuyan and Carnegie Books and Games. They joined my company network, they get their goods for super cheap. Win-win. Seems like your business talks are going well. Aye, of course, you expect any less? There's one thing bothering me, though. You know that Nine Valley store back in the back streets? How come a black market broker in Crossbell has a branch here of all places? I don't know the details either. They have some rare goods, so some students go there too. Oh, now that's cheeky. Don't think they're competing with me directly though, so I'll just keep an eye on them for now. Just kind of bothers me that they beat me to the punch.
He's a shout and I'll get you what you need. Catch you later. All right there. Catch you later.
Okay, so she's not selling the paper. Was it at the other store then? In the cafeteria? There it is. Issue 5. Special feature, Inspection Team returns home. On May 27th, the inspection team that was visiting the Crossbelt province completed their scheduled inspections and returned to the capital. The members tasked with the inspection were much more prominent than originally predicted, including Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz, RF Group Chairman Irina Reinford, and Prince Olivert and Princess Alphen, which likely shocked many reporters. Local surprise at the inspection team began when the Pantagruel arrived and their highnesses disembarked on the Governor General's deck. Princess Alphen, said to be as lovely as an angel, whose beauty is in full bloom at the age of 17, especially astounded Crossbell residents who had already heard rumors of her arrival. Her friendly nature should ensure that Princess Fever will continue in the province for some time. What did the inspection team find? The results of the inspection made possible by Governor General Rufus Alborea covered diverse areas such as politics, economy, military matters, technology, medicine, and international relations. But the biggest result was easing the minds of the citizens of Crossbell, now a formal part of the Empire after existing for so long as a suzerain state. The 8 Metropolis plan that includes Crossbell City was announced and includes stronger protection from the Republic and large-scale construction projects. This will surely lead to confidence for even further development of the continent's largest trade and finance capital. Military affairs, new railway guns revealed. At the same time as the inspection team's visit, the Imperial Army showed off the new Dragunov-class railway cannons. While smaller than the guns formerly deployed at Gorelia Fortress, they contain nearly the same amount of firepower and can even be transported on normal railways if alternate rails are used. The Imperial Provincial Council opens. On this coming June 18th, the Imperial Provincial Council will be held in the port city of Ordis, Lamar Province. The event will be a collaboration between Lamar's interim provisional overseer, Marquis Ballad, and representatives of the 4 great houses. They are expected to discuss new tax reforms and various other important matters. Luxury on the Transcontinental Railroad. On the Transcontinental Railroad that stretches from Ordis in the west far into the east, there is a special sleeper train. The train runs for roughly 10 days and contains sumptuous rooms from first to economy class and dining car that prepares diners with the finest goods from around the empire. The salon features choice spirits and cigars from every nation, popular choices being, perhaps, from the Imperial Brandy Steinrose or the Liberalian wine Grand Chardonnay, tells Nicholas, chief of the Railway's Public Planning Department. Ah, Grand Chardonnay. Olivert would know all about that, wouldn't he? Okay. Now, let's go look around the rest of town. So we've got the Reset Bakery. In all my 24 years, I've never seen anything like this. A talking cat! A real-life talking cat! Just like in the fairy tales. I hope she comes back. Celine is popular with the ladies as always. Oh, looks like Sandy and Maya are discussing something over dinner, and Maya's ready to play cards.
This might be a good spot for fishing. There.
Let's give this new fishing spot a try.
Got a bite. He
Whoop.
got away.
Total miss.
There. Got a bite. This is promising.
Good enough. Come on. There we go. First
got it.
try. And that makes 15 out of 25. With 30 space sepith. Alright, what's going on in Radio Trista? Director Michael told me he was impressed with the most recent episode of my drama. The material I've been gathering is really paying off. I need more. The best material always comes from the sources closest to you. It seems more real that way. Okay, I'll keep providing you with stories. Hey, why do I need to sort the letters? He was like, I'm really busy, and he kind of forced me into it. Stupid monk. Oh, you're so stupid. Oh dear. Oh, no one's in here right now. What's going on here? About that grilling technique you taught me, I can't quite control the burn. The issue may be the amount of water. Try adding a bit more and weakening the flame a little. Oh, I'll give that a try next time. I hope I'll be able to grill as perfectly as you someday, Mr. Celestin. Oh, he sure is popular around town. Hey, Daisy, aren't you supposed to be working in the restaurant there? Hey, where'd that black cat go? I got some good dried anchovies today, so I thought I'd lure her in. I mean, pet. I thought I could pet her. Ah, dang, that's good stuff. Ash, are you... Don't get your panties in a twist. This ain't booze. According to the bottle, it's a malt-flavored soft drink, as in non-alcoholic. Phew, you shouldn't try and scare me like that. Hey, don't blame this on me. You jumped to your conclusions on your own. I ain't here to cause trouble. Yet. I just do what I want. All I ask is that you do what you want in moderation. I heard them talking about the branch campus on the radio the other day. It was about how you all took part in the security detail for the inspection team in Crossbell last month. You can imagine how happy it made us townsfolk to hear. I never thought I'd ever be so proud of having a school here. Here's hoping you all keep up the good work out there. Well, thank you. Hey, Mr. Instructor, I heard you were the star of last month's field exercises. Barney's always talking about it, so everyone knows. Really? He just brings it up when we're drinking. I also heard some students met with His Highness. Military academies are kinda crazy, huh? I see them in a whole new light now. Okay, no one's staying up here. What's going on at the boutique? I ran into this girl who's a little older than me the other day. She was really mean and kinda scary, but she was really cool. I think her name was Jingo? I wonder if she'll be my friend. Jeez, kids are fearless. Careful, Jingo might be a bit, tough. Oh hey, welcome. Wanna take a look too, Instructor? We've been putting up some new products now that it's getting hot. For instance, we just got the whole array of quick-drying clothes in. Feel free to take a look. We got some brown hair for Yuna. Oh, but that's the most we've got in terms of costumes. Alright. Hey, what's Rosine up to? I suppose you too. I've watched Sister Rosine closely over these last 3 months, and she's really something amazing. I'm sure she would learn much more if she trained at the main church. I'd miss her, but I'm willing to write her a letter of recommendation. I was going to leave after the little rainstorm subsided, but the children insisted that I stay. Kids love you no matter the town, huh, Rosine? Oh, I wouldn't say that. Besides, it wouldn't hurt to have someone else read that to them for a change. Oh, come to think of it. What? Oh no, it's nothing. But do come by again when you have the time. Yeah, that definitely wasn't nothing. It's not like I can get to the bottom of it now, so I'll leave it be. It's probably Gralsritter business. Something she can't quite discuss in front of the kids. What are you up to, Michael? Major Irving, I didn't expect to see you here. Yes, well, I had some free time on my hands. I see. What kind of books are you looking for? Mainly poetry and literary works. I usually spend my time with immense amount of work-related documents, and I teach mathematics. So this is something of a break for me. Oh, I see. That caught me by surprise, but kinda suits him. If that's the case, why don't you stop by the literature club? Me? Stop by the literature club? If I did that regularly, they'd just get annoyed. But maybe once or twice isn't a bad idea. I insist, it'll be a great experience. It's already been 2 months since the branch campus was established. I had my reservations at first, but we have a good selection of books now. Aren't midterms coming up? I gotta make sure I'm prepared. Oh, we get a blue leather book cover. And can be given to Kurt. Okay. Awesome. A blue leather book cover, and a fine one at that. I like it. Right? I just thought a gift like this might suit you. You're always thinking of others, instructor. At any rate, thank you very much for this present. Bond increased to 3! Yay! And then, what's going on in here? Well, you're making fine progress in the fishing world. Here, this is a little something from the Fisherman's Guild. In honor of one who's caught 15 or more kinds of fish. Double amino. Thank you very much, sir. Thank me for what? You did all the work. So long as you keep on fishing, that's enough thanks for me. Double amino. Has twice the attraction power of regular amino gel. Increases the amount of time in the hooking section even more. Okay. Alright, well, we've messed around enough for now. Let's go to the dorm, so we can mess around some more.
Hello, Reen. I see you're on your way back, too.
Hey there, Toa, Celine.
Uh-huh.
You two together is quite the rare sight.
I suppose it is now that you mention it.
I guess so. It took quite some effort on her part to convince everyone to let a talking cat stay here.
I see. Thank you for taking the time to do all that.
It didn't take any time. Just had to do a few quick chats with people at the campus and in town. Just make sure you don't let any visitors catch you talking, okay, Celine?
Yeah, I know that. I've been hiding myself with Emma for years now. I wouldn't make such an amateurish.
Holy crap, a talking cat!
Meow! Wait a second.
I think I see Elise there, and the other one looks like Toval, but I can't be sure. Okay, it's not Toval. Is that George?
I know you weren't expecting me, Reen. Good day to you, Toa. Celine.
Elise! And is that?
Sorry about that. Looks like I got you good.
Yeah, it is George. Holy frick, you look very different.
Long time no see, Toa. And how's it hanging, Reen? Celine? I happened to run into your sister on the train from Heimdall.
Well. Well, seems like he and Tita are hitting it off pretty instantly. See, so you came to bring me letters from Father and Master. Yes, they arrived around noon, so I figured I should give them to you right away. I figured I could go back today, so I just decided to come. I had planned to just come and go, but... No, I won't allow this. The last return train leaves at 10. A girl like you cannot go alone. We have guest rooms in the dorm, so please stay here tonight. But... Yeah, I insist too. Tomorrow is Sunday. I hope you don't have any plans. Well, that won't be a problem. Fine, I'll take you up on that offer. After all, I do want to meet everyone at the branch campus. Thank you. Yeah, I'll get permission from the principal. Sorry, thank you. I was surprised to see you, but I didn't think the fat mechanic would be coming too. He doesn't seem so fat anymore. Yeah, I hadn't seen him in a year. He's gonna come over here after he sees the professor, right? Yeah, he said we can order whatever we'd like. George has a hefty appetite, so we can probably order everything on the menu. You may be right. That may be too much. But I was really surprised to see him on the train. He told me he spent this past year traveling all over the continent. Yeah, he was making his rounds to all the famous workshops across the continent. The Zeiss Central Factory in Liberl, the Epstein Foundation in Le Mans. He said he used his connections to also go to the Verne Company in the Republic. The Republic? You managed to just waltz over to the Empire's biggest rival? The two countries are practically at war with each other half the time. Right. Well, there's still a truce in effect for now. George was always an advocate for peace through technological exchange. Both he and Angelica are really setting good examples. Isn't Angelica traveling the continent on an orbital bike? Yeah, I think she might be coming back soon. Oh. Hey guys, sorry for making you wait. George! Please, have a seat. Let's make a toast. That's right. You're old enough to drink for now. I can drink too. I'll just have a ginger ale. And I'll have milk. Of course. Oh. That's looking good. I heard the rumors, but seeing what happened in Crossbell, the society is on the move again. And the group called the Gnomes. Yeah. Right. Green, Miss Toa? Yeah, that surprised me too. In my head, I know it's impossible. We went to his funeral after the war. We were there when they buried him. Yeah, he was resting so peacefully. He looked unusually content, you know, for Crow. Yeah. But also, we heard the same thing about Rutger. Toa. For some reason, it seems like it was just yesterday. But you're right, we know for certain that masked man absolutely is not Crow. Yeah. In fact, that shadowy machine may not have even been a divine knight. It could have just been something that looks like one. Reen, I think you're fooling yourself. Speaking of which, was the Azure Knight ever retrieved? I heard they sealed it up so the Noble Alliance wouldn't get their hands on it. Yeah, it's being stored in the depths of Gorelia Fortress. Now that Crow is no longer alive, it shouldn't be able to teleport. So it must have been something else. Yeah. A small part of me was hoping it really was the Knight. Yeah. Anyway, the gnomes are piquing my interest. They were the counterpart to the witches, but they vanished into the dark recesses of history. They built all the spirit shrines and were the ones responsible for everything you guys found in the old schoolhouse's basement. I heard the last time they clashed with the witches was about 800 years ago. But that was the last exchange between the two groups. Supposedly no one has seen the gnomes since then. And they just happened to choose today to return. They're going up against the society and have hired Zephyr. So it seems. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. I'm sure the Elder or Vita would know more about this. Didn't you already ask the Elder, but she wouldn't tell you anything? Well, she can be really stubborn sometimes. Jeez, despite looking like that, she can be such a stubborn hag. Looking like that? What do you mean? Oh, don't worry about it. That just makes me worry about it even more. Hey, Reen. Do you have any thoughts about the gnomes? What makes you think I know anything about them? Well, I did back you in Class 7 up in battle once. I'd like to think that I know about the information you gathered during the Civil War. And under that assumption, I came up with a theory. The group known as gnomes. Could they be calling themselves something else now? Oh, that's... I've only heard bits and pieces, but... I was actually thinking that too. Over the last 2 months, my suspicions have grown. The name the gnomes are using now is... Oh. It's not Ouroboros. It's gotta be the Black Workshop. The Black Workshop. They're the mysterious workshop that created Millium and Altina's combat shells. I've also heard rumors about them selling extremely high-tech weapons to the first-class Jaeger Corps. So, probably. The super long-range rifle that Crow used may have been one of them. It's the same with Altina's combat shell that abducted me and the princess. Yeah, although they erased all of Millium and Altina's memories of the workshop, no one has seen their true face, except for Chancellor Osborne and Ouroboros. Oh, and everything has come full circle. According to Vita, the Black Workshop was part of the Society's 13 factories. This is what I learned during my recent travels. The 13 factories are like a network that gathers technicians from all over the continent. But during the Civil War, the Black Workshop sided with the Chancellor and helped him steal the plan from the Society. Yeah, that makes sense. So the key to all this is Chancellor Osborne. He's not someone we can just talk to. Reen? Reen? Oh, what is it? It's nothing. I don't want to make them worry. It's never nothing, Reen. What is it? Thank you. I think I have a better idea of how all this information fits together. You're welcome. I'm interested in the Black Workshop, too. I think the professor might know something. That makes sense. He is regarded as the most prestigious engineer on the continent. I was planning on staying at his lab tonight and helping out. I'm leaving for Ruhr tomorrow, but I'll make sure to bring it up with him. I'll let you know if I learn anything new, Rain. Thank you. I feel like he'll be more open with you. Yeah, that old man has issues. AP increased by 1! Yay! Well then, I'll see you guys around. I'll make sure to drop in and say bye before I leave tomorrow. Thanks, you should give me a call sometime too. Good evening. How about we get together and have lunch tomorrow? Sounds good to me. See you tomorrow. That said, I'll probably end up pulling an all-nighter tonight. Oh, there you are! Yuna, Altina, Muse. And look, even Tita's here. Alright, I haven't said hello to anyone besides Muse yet. Good to see you, Yuna. It's been a while. You as well, Altina. Tita? Yeah, good to see you too. It has only been 19 days since we last met. I was so surprised when I heard from George. Well, I excused myself earlier so as not to intrude, but when I told Yuna and Altina you were here, they insisted upon coming by to say hello. Well, yeah, we promised we'd all get together. And you, instructor, why didn't you invite me? Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I probably should have. No, it's my fault. I should have let you all know I'd be stopping by. No, you've got nothing to apologize for, Elise. But hey, are you headed to Heimdall? The last train's going to leave soon, isn't it? Well, about that, Elise will be spending tonight at the dorms. What? For real? Yay! I suspected that might be the case. Will you perhaps be spending the night locked away with Instructor Reen in his room? Absolutely not! She'll be staying in the guest room tonight. I checked with the principal earlier, and in her words, Elise can stay for as many nights as she pleases. She would say that. Oh, in that case, Elise, instead of some boring old guest room, why don't you stay with us? Ah, you're fine with it, right, Allie? No objections. Commence pajama party. Excellent. No. She should stay with Tita and me. After all, I was her underclassman at St. Estrella. Oh yes, I'd be more than happy to have her stay with us. This is getting way too noisy. If this keeps going, they'll tear her in two. Well, since you've got the opportunity, why not take them up on their offer, Elise? I agree, but as a teacher, I recommend you don't stay up too late. In that case... I would love to join you all for the night. Aww.
Looks like you've kept this place clean. Though the building itself may be old, everything inside is well organized.
I'm sure you can thank Celestin for that. You don't have to go through the trouble of cleaning my room, though. I can take care of it myself.
Yes, I can tell. However, the hard-to-reach spots could use some attention.
Ah, well, I've been pretty busy, you know.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I'll give your room a thorough cleaning tomorrow. There should be no problems, provided I get back by evening.
No, I couldn't possibly ask that of you. Since you came to visit, I should show you around.
You'll be working even on your off days, am I right? I don't intend to get in the way of you helping out your school or your students. I came to visit and volunteered to help out of my own free will, so please go about your business as usual.
Elise. Fine, you win. But we're eating breakfast and lunch together, at least. I won't let you get out of that.
I accept your conditions. Oh, and Reen, here are the letters from Father and Master Yoon.
Oh, thanks for bringing those to me. I guess Master came back to visit while I was away in Crossbell, huh? I would have liked to see him, but I guess that's how it was meant to be. Why didn't Dad just send these
Those
directly
letters
to
weren't
me?
sent to me through the post office, but a shipping company. Perhaps he did it for your sake.
I see. Did he do that in case the letters were inspected? Does that mean there's sensitive information in them?
Reen? Did something happen between you and Father?
No? Why do you
When you
ask?
came home at the end of last year, there seemed to be something off between the two of you. I can't imagine what it might be, but did something happen at the end of the Civil War?
You could say something like that.
And could that something have led to a rift between you and Father?
I'm glad to finally see you again, my son. You've grown into a fine young man. Indeed, the Empire will soon know of the Ashen Chevalier, the hero whose brave deeds allowed us to reclaim the capital.
Ugh, frickin' Osborne. There's no need to worry. We're not fighting or anything. I'm still Dad's beloved son. And him, Mom, and you are all my family. Nothing will ever change that.
Right.
All done getting ready for your sleepover?
Huh?
Excuse us?
Everyone,
We just finished getting the bed all set up.
I went and brought back some extra pajamas, too.
Oh? Because I've sensed your presence there for some time now.
Oh.
told you he sends us.
Oh, don't act like you weren't just as curious as the rest of us, Altina.
The Schwarzer siblings alone together. A forbidden delight sweeter than the finest confection.
Muse?
That's it! It's been so long since you've scolded me like that, Elise.
You're all making way too much racket. Don't go around shouting in the halls. I'm trying to take a cat nap here and...
Uh-oh.
Ow! What do you think you're doing?
You should join us, Celine. There are so many things I need to ask you.
Good thinking. I'm sure Celine has plenty of juicy details about our instructor's school days.
Juicy details?
Oh dear. You're not gonna be gossiping about me during this sleepover, are you? Of course they are. Oh no.
Oh, we're gonna have so much fun tonight.
Well, on that note, good night, Reen.
Yeah, good night. Try not to stay up too late. Aww. Oh. Looks like the other girls in the school are visiting as well. Ugh, I cannot believe what an angel instructor Reen's sister is. Her uniform is simply perfect, and she's just so pure. She's the student council president at St. Estria's girls' school, right? Kurt, go talk to her. Put that obnoxiously handsome face of yours to work and ask if we can join too. Come on! I refuse. You guys know tomorrow's our free day, right? So that's Schwarzer's sister, huh? I guess they aren't blood related. But if that's the case, then... Then what, Ash? Then what? Dear Reen, it has been some time. Last I laid eyes on you was before you left for the academy. So, 2 years ago? Ah, this must be from Master Yoon. Tio showed me a recent picture of you, and I could tell at a glance you've grown into a fine young man. I have no doubt you're a hit among the ladies, but knowing you, that popularity is going completely to waste. Truth be told, I must journey to the eastern half of the continent. Its plight grows worse by the day. The dragon veins are nearly depleted, and the barren land spreads. It is a world wholly different from the West. Aha. I shan't return to Western Zemuria for at least half a year. I would have liked to see you before I left, but I suppose this is Adios's will. I hear you earned yourself the title of Ashen Chevalier for your deeds in the Empire's Civil War. I'm sure there are many things which cause you hesitation and disquiet in your heart. The power within you that led you to seek my training, the mystery of your birth, your past, but you needn't worry over such things. The knowledge I passed down to you was that of the seventh form, the blade that brings a flash of light to drive back the darkness. Mastering this form is more difficult than any other. I do not know if you are even capable of such a feat yet. 10 years ago, it was you I chose to be my final disciple. Not Cassius, not Arios. I chose you, and you alone, to be the final blade to complete the 8 leaves. In this time of turbulence, become that flashing blade which illuminates the darkness, even if for the briefest moment. I believe you and those comrades whose souls are intertwined with yours are capable of this. Goodbye for now. Once I have returned from the East and we have reunited, I shall impart to you my final teachings. Yoon Kafai. How does he always do that? He writes as though he knows everything I've done and sees right through me. Eastern Zemuria. In recent years, it's grown barren. There's less and less fertile land to go around. I'm sure Master doesn't need me to worry about him. No, it's not my place to worry about him. The seventh form is void, emptiness, darkness. Yet it's also a blade that brings a flash of light to illuminate that darkness. He's always told me that, but I think I'm finally starting to understand. I think it's a bit too much to call me the final blade to complete the 8 leaves. But at the very least, I want to be strong enough to protect my friends and students. And in order to do that, I need to overcome this wall. So, the final blade to complete the 8 leaves, huh? So, does that mean there are 8 apprentices? Let's see. We already have Reen, and he mentioned Cassius and Arios. So we definitely, and we know about those two. There's also Annalus from, who we haven't seen since, Sky. So that makes 4? Huh. Also got this letter from Dad. A letter he needed Elise to hand-deliver to me. Dear Reen, it has been a while since we last talked, huh? About 6 months or so, I'd guess. Judging from your last letter, you seem to be well. I'm sure Elise mentioned it, but Master Kafai visited Ymir in late May. He left a letter for you, so I sent it to Elise via a reliable source, so she could deliver it to you in person. I'd also like to tell you that which I promised I would. I imagine by now you know about your birth father. Elise had her suspicions, but your mother and I immediately knew something was amiss when you last visited. First off, I need to apologize for not telling you sooner. I've known Gileath Osborne for about 40 years. His family were commoners from the north, but his father and mine were acquainted. When he lost his family to an avalanche, we took him in. He was 13 years old at the time. I was only 5 then, so I looked up to him as an older brother. Aha! Once he was 17, he left Ymir and enrolled at Thor's. After his graduation, he joined the army and was promoted at a remarkable rate. Because of this, the nobles took notice and tried to quash his rise through the ranks. Even after my father passed on and I took over Ymir, Gileath continued to keep in contact. Until that day, 14 years ago. It had been 3 years since I'd heard his voice.
I want you to take in a child. You must cut all ties with me and never speak a word of this to that child. I'm sorry, Teo. You're the only one I can turn to.
Oh. I accepted his request and immediately took a horse out to the place he told me. The rest, you should know. The moment I saw the child, I knew it was his. I knew Gileath was married and had a child. I'd even seen pictures. But seeing the child up close, he resembled his mother more than anything. Even so, I chose to forget all that and take that child in as a member of the Schwarzer family. Fortunately, Lucia agreed and Elise warmed up to him in no time. From then on, it all felt like a wondrous dream. That child grew up into a man any parent would be proud of. Of course, Elise was proud of her dear older brother as well. I knew he worried about the mysterious power deep within them, or deep within him. But he studied under Master Ka-Fai in order to get it under control. We, his parents and his sister, will always be proud of him. He is an irreplaceable member of our family. Much has changed since then, yet I know he is still the same young man we all love. My older brother, Gileath, was kind and dependable. I know he would not have left his child were there any other choice. That said, I refuse to give you back to him. Even if it comes down to a bare-knuckle brawl between us, even if I have no chance of winning, I will never let you go. Above all, I wanted to make sure you knew this. That's why I wrote to you today. Sorry it took me such a long letter to say it. Say hi to Elise for me. Sincerely, Dad. I'm so blessed to have such wonderful family and friends. And on top of that, now I have great co-workers and students. But I need to make sure I'm not over-reliant on them. He must know something about my powers, and what really happened that day 14 years ago. What happened to my birth mother? P.S. He did contact me just once after the incident, though it was simply as a request from the Imperial Chancellor to a local baron. 12 years ago, he asked for me to introduce him to a young noble from the Alborea family, to whom I was teaching falconry at the time. In retrospect, I feel my introduction to him was a prelude to recent events, such as the Civil War and the occupation of Crossbell. It's possible this isn't relevant, but I thought I'd let you know anyways. Ouroboros, the Black Workshop, the Enforcers, the Jaegers, the Gnomes, and that masked man. And the Ironbloods he founded. I'm seeing more of the big picture little by little, but the truth is still shrouded in darkness. You need to light the way, Rean Schwarzer. Be the shining blade that cuts through that darkness. So, just moving right on to the next day, huh? It's a change of pace from normal, but cool.
Here are today's requests.
Thank you. Einhelkeep Trial Level 3. I have a new trial for you. It's been designed based on data taken from the previous two. All members of Class 7, and that talking cat, will participate. Report to the Keep's control room as soon as you're ready. A very special lesson. Hello, Reen. I have a favor to ask. If you have the time, would you be able to come by my Sunday school class and teach for a little while? I'm sure the children would love to meet you. Come see me at the chapel for more details. Rosine, huh? Follow your dream job. I realize that what I want to do with my life. Starting today, I'm giving everything I've got to getting my dream job. But before that, could I ask you about something? I'll be waiting by the bridge in town. Oh, looks like we've got quite a few this time. My word, you're still running around playing errand boy on top of all your teaching duties? You never change, do you, Reen? Is there anything I can do to help? I'll let you know if I come across anything I could use help with. That said, you've been just as busy as I have. Make sure you get some rest yourself. You're certainly one to talk, but very well, I shall rest up. I suppose I may as well if I'm to be staying here another day tomorrow anyway. Because of this morning. Miss Elise, spend one more night here. It would wound my pride as an Erebonian noble if I were to let you leave without treating you to a feast. She sure knows how to get her way. Whose bright idea was it to make someone like her the principal? Well, it would be rude of me to decline such a generous offer. She contacted my school for me, so I'll be fine as long as I leave early tomorrow. Just go about your work like you usually do, Reen. Got it. Thanks. Well, I'll be off now. Do be careful. Mr. Celestin, can you tell me where the tool storage room is? But of course, I'll guide you there if you'll excuse us. I got some errands of my own to take care of. There's some finishing touches that need to be done for the training, so let me know when you're headed to the keep. Sure thing. Thanks, Celine. Yeah, see you later. Alright, time to get going. I'll head to Professor Schmidt's place once I'm done with the other requests. Okay. Wait, no bonding points yet? Oh, wait, we got 3 bonding points. Okay. Well, I am going to save, and let's see what we've got, so we can prioritize carefully. So, in his Arcus 2, we've got something from Elisa and from Machias. We've got one with Kurt over at the entrance of the station. And Yuna and Muse. Well, as I have said before, I'd like to prioritize the new Class 7. So I'm going to do Elisa and Machias' events, and then, well, do the others. We'll reload the save and do the other stuff. So, subject Einhell Keep. Good morning, Reen. I bet you're up bright and early. I'm on my way to Jerian with Sharon for a business trip. We'll be passing by Leaves, so maybe if I'm lucky, I'll catch you through the window. I wanted to ask you something, too. The branch campus has a facility called Einhell Keep, doesn't it? I've been curious since I heard about it. I'd love to hear more about it from you sometime. A business trip to Jirai, huh? Her workload must be nuts. And again, she's got Sharon, so I know she'll always be well taken care of. And I can see why she'd be curious about the keep, too. All that new technology involved. I could always show her the place if she has enough time to drop by Leaves. Hi, Reen. It's always nice to hear from you. I'm glad. I got your message, by the way. I wanted to ask you something. If you got time before Jirai, do you think you could stop by Leaves? I could tell you, but it'd probably be better to show you the keep in person. Oh, optional dungeon? You can do that? And yeah, that's true. You think it's okay, Sharon? There shouldn't be any problems with our schedule. There's nothing quite like some quality sensual bonding to perk you up right up before work. Sharon! Well, there you have it. We're not that far from Leaves right now, so it won't be long. And I called you right on time. I'll pick you up at the station. So, this is Leaves. Such a nice little place. Plus, I'm glad I get to see you again so soon, Reen. Yeah, it's good to see you too. And I hope you're doing well too, Sharon. Oh, I am in perfect health, thank you. My wounds have completely healed. I am simply glad to have been able to escort my lady back into your arms, Master Reen. That's quite enough, Sharon. Anyway, can you show us the way to the keep? Sure thing, it's at the branch campus. This is Einhell Keep. Our training session is scheduled here later today. So this is it, huh? Just like I was told. Indeed, it would appear so. Out of curiosity, why did you want to see the keep so much? Well, it's true I'm curious simply because it's a state-of-the-art facility. But it seems this thing was made with Reinford technology. My mother saw to that. I guess she took on this project on her own in order to make Professor Schmidt's design a reality. Completely under the radar, just like with the new railway cannons. And you didn't know about it at all? It's embarrassing to admit, but no, not a thing. If something this crazy was hidden so well, I'm sure there are tons of other nasty surprises lurking under the surface. Alyssa. Reen, do you think I could try out the keep too? I can't stand that I don't know anything about something my family was involved with. I'm going to investigate the crap out of this place, and catch up to Mother while I'm at it. Alright, Alyssa. New Class 7 has a test here after this, so I think I'll need to talk to the professor. I'd like to join you, and if you don't mind, as my way of supporting you. I shall participate as well. After all, I would go through fire and water for you, my lady. Thanks, Reen. You too, Sharon. After that, the three of them went into the keep. Reen called the professor to explain the situation. He then agreed to help out with a training course before Class 7's trial. However, they decided to try one of the sub-routes based on the older levels, rather than the new level from their request. Okay, come on, Reen, Sharon, let's go. Yeah, you got it. Our exploration of the level 2 subroute begins now. Let's be off in that case.
Let's get started. My turn.
Bring it on! Sit!
Yes,
Okay,
here I come.
hit him with the Shadow Stitch.
Shadow Stitch. Farewell for now.
Excellent. Get that. I see you there, Burb.
Yeah! I'll take you on.
Second form, Gale!
Leave this to me. How does
Binding
this suit you?
chains.
Let's be off, everyone.
Alright.
Yeah! There!
Battle Scope and Tear Balm. Awesome.
There!
Very nice.
Now, bring it on!
Good.
I'm up!
And now we hit him with a
Second
Gale.
form, Gale!
4, 5.
Yes!
Huh, kinda surprised that none of them got
won't get
unbalanced by that.
Molten Storm! Leave this to me. Let's be off, everyone.
We did it!
Okay.
Whew, this is a good spot for a break.
Yes, it would be, but we're continuing on anyway. One last hurdle. No way that's stopping us. Get in my lady's way and I'll cut you down.
The enemy is strong. Please brace yourselves.
Okay, we can hit them all with a crescent flash at least.
It's down!
There we go.
It's mine! Yes. How does this suit you?
Very
Leave it to me.
nice.
You won't get away.
Molten Storm!
Now!
Very, very nice.
Leave this to me.
Let's go! Second form, Gale!
My turn.
All right, they're broken.
Yes. Let's be off, everyone.
Even if I couldn't finish them off with the just regular attacks there. We did it! Yeah, we really earned that win. So that concludes the level 2 sub-route. Well done, you two. Right back at you. I never knew there was so much to Einhell Keep. I got the basics of how it works, but there's a lot in here that's totally beyond me. It's an enigma. At least we were able to complete our goal. There's something so satisfying about seeing lovers work together to solve problems. Lovers? No, we're not. Dang it, Sharon. Anyway, I really appreciate you taking me through the keep like this. Thanks, Reen. My pleasure. Actually, Alyssa, are you heading out right away? If you have some time, I'd like to show you around the branch campus. Really? Well, if you're offering, how could I resist? I still have some time before my train, and I'm curious about what your day-to-day is like. In that case, I'll excuse myself. Far be it from me to intrude on a romantic outing for you, too. Actually, the offer stands for you too, Sharon. You're too kind. I'd actually intended to drop in on my dear old friend Celestin. Not to mention, I can't imagine you'd need a third. Not at this point in your relationship, anyway. Sharon! Take all the time you need. You can find me when you're done. Just when I think she's out of ways to embarrass me. On the bright side, it sounds like we've got time for the full tour. What do you say, Alyssa? Let's go. After that, Reen and Alyssa walked around the school, all the while reminiscing about their time at Thor's. Okay, I need to go get something to drink real quick. So I'll be right back. There, see? Barely even a minute. I just can't get enough of the atmosphere here. Makes me feel like I'm back at the main campus. Yeah, me too. Even if it's a new building at a new location, Thor's is still Thor's. Yeah, you said it. With the keep and the facilities here, it's clear my mother was involved to some degree. You weren't even told about the keep at all, right? Right? Does that mean you don't get certain information even as the project manager of the development division? I'm sure if I'd seen through it and grilled her on the matter, Mother would have told me. But each production division is independent of the others, and each has their own projects to deal with. Ever since the Civil War, the whole company got bigger, making it even more difficult to see the big picture. The new railway cannons, for example. By the time Grandfather and I had even heard of them, development was already underway. That's kind of frightening. Granted, the 4th Development Division has its own share of top-secret projects it's working on there, too. But even so, I don't approve of Mother greenlighting projects like the railway cannons and the keep. Lately, it's been feeling like she's even more distant than usual. Alyssa. Sorry about that. I was just venting. I feel a little better now. I can't even talk to Sharon about this kind... Oh. You'll be alright, Alyssa. You put your blood, sweat, and tears into your work at the Rhineford Group. And because of that, you became the project manager in a single year, right? So hold your head up high. I know how hard you've been working. Reen. But whenever you start to feel worried, I'll always be here to listen to you vent. We've got the round of 7 now, too, so if that helps take some of the weight off your shoulders, then...
Gosh, don't spoil me too much or I'll get used to it. But please, just let me do this for now.
Aww.
That's all I need. Makes me feel like I can keep going.
Elisa, of course. After a little while, the two pulled away from each other. Sharon then appeared to notify them about the train, almost as if she'd planned it. Almost. After that, Reen reluctantly said goodbye to the two of them as they embarked on their journey to Jirai. Alright, and then we'll see Machias's, and then we'll reload the save. Finally done. Are you doing well, Reen? I'm doing alright myself. I just arrived in the capital this morning, after wrapping up my inspection duties in Crossbell. I'm not sure what did me in, but I think it's finally hit me just how much work it all is. It'd be nice if I could talk about it more with you. Think we could meet up? Inspections must have taken forever for him. Even the way he writes sounds tired. Wonder what he wants to talk about. Sounds like he'd be better off resting, but if we don't meet today, it'll probably be a while till I can see him next. Huh? Oh, it's you, Reen. Sorry, were you sleeping? Not intentionally, just nodded off at home. You got my orb mail then? If you're all set to meet, I'll head over to Leaves. Oh, about that, I'll come to you instead. It's a quick enough ride on bike, and you just got back from a big trip. You should relax a little. Boy, I could use it. Thanks, Reen. How about we meet up at the cafe in Plaza Bifrost? Sounds good. I'll be there soon. Reen quickly grabbed his bike from the hangar and made his way to Heimdall. Hey there, Machias. Sorry for making you wait. No worries. I just got here myself. Sorry for making you come all this way. Oh, not at all. I'm sure you're pretty pooped by now, too. Shall we? Yeah, let's go get some coffee. It'll be on me. Ah, coffee is the best. The subtle flavors of the coffee beans gently encapsulate my grogginess and fatigue. Looks like you're more into it than before. Governor Regnitz likes it too, right? Yeah, my father drinks over 5 cups a day. After becoming a fully functioning member of society, I've come to appreciate the healing power of things like this. It seems he's tired from more than just traveling to Crossbell. So, what did you want to talk to me about? If there's anything I can help you with, I will. Reen, thank you. It's more like I have something I want to tell you. Something you wanted to tell me? During our inspection, a certain Imperial company's name came up. They're a long-standing company that has been expanding since the Civil War. They've recently opened a branch office in Crossbell. They're currently working with the IBC and the RF company, and they have a say in the management of Michelin Wonderland. This company was also involved in Operation Birdcage. What? That being said, the lead was taken by Governor General Rufus, the Intelligence Division, and the RMP. With this company, tons of fishy rumors are swirling about them. Despite trade restrictions, they've been openly selling products from Calvard by just changing the labels. They give kickbacks to the Imperial government for valuable information that they can use to expand their stores. So they're in cahoots with the government. Wait, this is a long-established company? Do I know of it? Well, it's owned by the family of someone we know very well. Does the name Kleist & Co. sound familiar to you? I thought it might be that. Kleist? I know that name. I couldn't believe it either, which is why I wanted to ask you. When we were on the Courageous during the Civil War, he and Becky both helped us with supplies. Over the years since we graduated, what happened to him?
It's simply the result of my tireless pursuit of profit on behalf of the company.
Oh? You, Hugo. Well, I wasn't expecting a character introduction
Hey
in
there,
a bonding
Reen.
event.
Haven't seen you since graduation. And it's been even longer than that for us, Machias. Who would have thought I'd run into you two on a sales trip? Maybe us Thor's alums are just drawn to each other.
Hugo? Is it true? Is Kleist & Co. working with the government? Yeah, it's true. Everything you guys were just talking about falls in line with the direction I set up while I was in school. But using dirty money and changing labels. I'm not aware of everything that's going on. I leave the decision making to my father and the people who actually work the floors. I mean, to be honest, as a businessman, it would be stupid of me to not take on this opportunity, right? Hugo, are you really doing this? Are you really okay with this? Becky wouldn't... Sorry, I have some business meetings, so I must be going now. It was nice seeing you again. Until next time. I didn't think he'd just show up like that. And I guess that confirms it. Yeah, looks like he waited till graduation to show his true self. Seems Hugo's quite the businessman. Hey, don't compliment him. Our classmate has sided with the government. But Hugo made this decision after his experiences in the Civil War. You, me, the old Class 7, we all made our own decisions. That's true. This is really complicated. I guess we'll just have to push on with what we decided to do.
Things are tough for both of us, but let's each give it our all. I know each of you are working your hardest in your own ways. That's why I can't afford to give up.
Machias. Yeah, me too. Let's do our best. Let's believe in our decisions. The two enjoyed some coffee before parting ways. Machias headed to the inspectorate while Reen headed back to Leaves. Alright. Well, now we're reloading the save. So, first things first, let's see if anyone's still in the dorms. Phew! Didn't expect one negotiation to be that tricky. Guess Leaves is a bit more high level than I thought. That Rachel lassie caught at Carnegie's no slouch, that's for sure. Heading over to Nyosuyan next. But that's gonna be a tricky one as well. No chance I'm giving in there. Here, though. Times like this are when my special secret notes come in handy. Okay. Taking a little nap on my bed, are we? Well, it was right in the sunlight. I can move if I'm in your way. No, by all means, get some rest. I can even give you a nice massage if you'd like. I definitely wouldn't. So listen here, you womanizer. You're not gonna win me over that easily. Celine can really be difficult sometimes. Oh dear. Are you watering the flowers for me? I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate you helping out with the chores, but I hardly think watering the plants qualifies as a chore. That said, I did wash that big pile of clothes you had sitting around. I was going to do the laundry tonight, I swear. Seriously, Elise, we're both adults. I can really do this myself. I know you can, but I'm your sister. I want to take care of you. I mean, what else is family for? You're right, as usual. And I don't know if I'll ever win an argument against you. Dang, I'm sleepy. Maybe a bath will wake me up. Guess he's having a rough morning. Wait a minute. Does that mean... It's a bath. Maybe I should wash off all my sweat from my training. Oh yeah, I guess Elise took a bath with Yuna and the others yesterday. Seems like they all had fun. You're here? Hey, Ash. Taking a quick bath before you go out? Yeah, I couldn't relax in here last night. Were you not feeling well? I would have been fine if not for the loud one, the fluffy one, and your sister. I was trying to have a soak in peace, but they were just so dang noisy over there. Yeah, I can picture that. Sorry about that, I guess. I still can't believe our principal is that demon woman, but this bath's alright. She's got good taste. Ignoring that first part, I'll agree with you. Are you a fan of bathhouses too, Ash? I guess we've got that in common, at least. Back home, I only ever took showers. That was always enough for me. You're from Raquel in the west of the Empire. It's situated in a valley, right? Yeah, it's an entertainment city. Don't see many of those in the Empire. You can look in the right spots. You look in the right spots there, you can find some special bathhouses. You like bathing so much, maybe you should go check them out. It seems like you run off to Heimdall every so often. I hope you're not doing anything like that there. Who knows? I admit I would like to check out that spa place next to the race course, though. Ah, the famous hot bath salon. I've actually been wanting to try it out myself. Oh yeah, you're from some famous hot spring town, ain't ya? Heard you can even go snowboarding there. You know your stuff, though you can only snowboard in the winter. That was a fun minigame. Dang it. I didn't come here planning to chit-chat like that. I'd say it's the third benefit of a bath. How'd you like it if Class 7 took a trip to Ymir one of these days? No way. Well, maybe. I'll think about it. Bond with Ash strengthened. Phew, even the smell is enough to calm me. You're lucky to have such a kind sister, Schwarzer. Oh, thanks. Did Elise brew some tea? She's grown up into a fine young woman, but she's still the baby of the family. I don't want any skeevy flies buzzing around her, you know? I have a sister 5 years younger than me. I know that feeling. Oh, is that so? Well, she's not as thoughtful as Miss Elise, but she's still my sister. I'm responsible for her. I see. Wonder what his sister is like. Huh. And Michael Irving. Huh. I don't think we've met his sister before. I don't think she's someone we know, but... Huh. I heard that you'll be hosting a party for Lady Elise. If I may, I would love it if you would allow me to flex my butling muscles, so to speak. I think I'll start with updating the decorations. Add an air of luxury to the place. But what am I doing talking about it? I really must get started immediately. Thank you, Celestin. I hope he doesn't go overboard here. Okay, so... just taking a sweeping look around in general. Man, what's taking them so long? I'm starting to get nervous. We haven't even started yet. Calm down. Easier said than done. Bert and Sydney? Are you two waiting for someone? Yes, actually. We arranged a chess match with opponents from outside the school. Well, I suppose outside the school isn't technically correct. Huh? Don't worry, Instructor Rain. No matter who our opponents are, we'll give it everything we've got. Bert? A chess match, huh? There's something he's not telling me. Hey, Kurt, would it be alright if I watched the match? If we've got outside visitors, it's my responsibility as an instructor to greet them, after all. Well... oh, heck yeah! It'd be a huge relief to have you there, Instructor. Because our opponents are... it seems we've kept you waiting. Oh. These two! These uniforms are from the main campus. Although they're a lot more black than I remember. Wait, I thought only the Class 7 students had red outfits, though. Well, main campus has been going through a lot of changes, so who knows. Oh, is that Instructor Schwarzer I spy there? A pleasure to see you again. Thank you for having us in your Panzer Soldat training. Ah, that's right. You were the two who came with Prince Cedric. So does that mean you're Kurt and Sydney's opponents today? Ada.
I am Ada of the main campus's Class 1.
Okay, so she's with Class 1. And which class are you with? Fritz?
I'm Fritz, also from Class 1. A pleasure, Instructor Schwarzer.
Now, guide us to the chess club room, would you? Sure thing. Just follow me, and please watch your step, Miss Cool Beauty. Green headed to the chess club room alongside Kurt, Sydney, and the two from the main campus. The format was 2-on-2, with Sydney and Ada playing in the first match. However... Checkmate? Thank you. What? How did this... Ugh. Dang, before I knew it, I already lost. She's one frigid beauty. Her eyelashes are so long, they should be illegal. You're starting to drool. You can't afford to lose, Kurt. Understood? Don't worry. There are no issues here. Maybe I was worried for nothing. The second match was between Kurt and Ada. After an intense opening, Kurt gained the upper hand by the end game. Check. Well played. I resign. Yeah, you did it, Kurt! Here I was, thinking you might intentionally lose to me. Looks like you've let go of what happened with His Highness. Don't let her throw you off your game, Kurt. It's time for the final match. Shall we begin? Yeah. What was that? Oh, haven't you heard? If he loses this friendly match, he's going to transfer to the main campus. What? This is the first I've heard of it. Is this Prince Cedric's doing? No, it was simply our suggestion. But seeing as he didn't tell anyone, he must feel rather torn over it. Kurt. The match between Kurt and Fritz was a long one. Fritz's power moves were slowly giving him the advantage. Just one more push. Hey, he's not playing like he was earlier. Is he losing on purpose? He was supposed to guard the Imperial family. I'm sure he'd take any excuse to return to His Highness's side. Ultimately, it's his decision. Kurt, listen to your heart. Do you really just want to be by His Highness's side? Oh. What was I thinking? The real battle begins here. I hope you're ready for me. Fine. Kurt began his counterattack. Using everything he had, he slowly started turning the board to his favor. Checkmate. Ugh. Dang it. Kurt. He came back from that? How cool is this guy? You win. You had the perfect excuse. Are you sure this is what you want? I don't know. But right now, what I need the most isn't being by his side. That's just the way I feel. Well, a loss is a loss, I suppose. We'll just be on our way then. Well then, Instructor Schwarzer, Sydney, Kurt, we shall see you soon. Yeah, good luck with your classes at the main campus. Now, if you will excuse us... Ada and Fritz returned to Thor's main campus. Green played a few games with the members of the chess club before heading on his way. Okay, well, I wanted to go back into town, so... Alright. Green, you came! Yeah, I heard you wanted me to be a guest teacher for Sunday school. But why? You've already taught them a lot, right? Well, yes. Everything has been going well. Even the restless boys have been paying attention. That's so. Good to know you're reining them in. Now that I think about it, Rosine was popular with the boys at Thor's, too. However, I've been having trouble teaching geography. When I talk about places that are far away, the children have a hard time grasping what I'm talking about. In other words, they're just not getting it. I figure that since you've been all over, you might be able to pique their attention. Ah, I see. I mean, at the very least, my approach would be different from yours. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a refreshing change for the students. I also have another request. Could you get Elise to come as well? Elise? Yes, her school is really famous in the Empire, and I thought the girls would love to hear from her. I'm sure it'll make things livelier, and therefore easier for the students to take it all in. Oh, I see. I get it now. I'll need time to prepare myself mentally, but I'll let Elise know too. Thank you. I think Elise is at the dorms. I'll go tell her. Is something wrong, Reen? Oh, so this is where you were, Elise? Knowing her, she'd probably agree to it, but... what should I do? Come on, Reen. No going back now. We're asking about the Sunday school. Dang it. Actually, there's something I'd like your help with. You and I as temporary instructors? Well, if you're okay with it, then I don't mind. Thanks, that's a big help. Let's head over to Rosine right away. Thank you both for coming. It's been a while since I last saw you, Elise. You two have met before? We're acquainted. We actually met a few times when I was at the Heimdall Cathedral. We had the chance to talk here and there. My school and the cathedral are in the same district, in case you were wondering. Oh, I see. I guess it's a small world after all. Anyhow, you want me to teach geography today, right? Yes, with a focus on Celtic, Crossbell, and the Nord Highlands. In any case, they've only heard about those places, so it would be great if you can give them a quick overview. They're like fresh slates. That's true. Lastly, I'd appreciate if you could answer any questions they may have. I'll let you two decide how to proceed with the class. Gotcha. In that case, I'll teach the basics. You want to handle the questions, Elise? Sure, lead them to me. Should we do a quick overview before the children arrive? The three prepared for the class. The children quickly gathered around and Sunday school was fully in session. Hello, Seru! Good to see you. How's it going? Okay, everyone. We have a special class today with very special guests. Reen and Elise, go ahead. Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. You're alive, that is a plus. That is indeed a plus. My name is Reen Schwarzer, and at the Thor's Branch campus, He's an instructor, and the Ashen Chevalier. He's gonna teach us today. He's gonna teach us today? Cool! Yeah, this is gonna be so fun! Hey, you two, listen to the teacher! And more importantly, who is the black-haired lady? You're all so energetic. I guess I don't need to introduce myself after all. Elise, can you take over? Sure. Hello, nice to meet you all. Elise getting overshadowed. My name is Elise, and I'm a student at St. Estrella Girls' School. St. Estrella? That's a super famous one. Wow, you're so cool. And super pretty. She looks like a princess. I'm so jealous. I will be assisting Mr. Ream today. Nice to meet you all. Yay! That was a good intro. Alright then, let's get this class started. Let's talk about a place called Keldic. Keldic? I've heard of it, but it's on the directly opposite side of the capital from Leaves. Simply put, it's... Keldic, it's... Oh, shoot. I don't think it's textiles. Market, that's actually, Trista. Or, no, not Trista. I think it actually is a market. I was thinking of Bereahard when I was... so, yeah, market. It's a popular market town. Market? Yes, it's where people go to buy and sell things. You can buy snacks, juice, toys, and stuffed animals. Wow, cool! That's like heaven! That was impressive. He has the children super interested. And so, that's it for Keldic. Did everyone understand that? Yeah! Sounds good. Let's see, if there aren't any questions, I guess we can proceed. Yes, next is Crossbell. Crossbell? I know Crossbell! Grandpa told me that honey from Crossbell is yummy. So Crossbell is a honey town? Not quite. There are many neat places in Crossbell. Elise, would you like to chime in here? Of course. Which place in Crossbell is famous for honey? Well, it's definitely not Mines the Mining Village. And the theme park? Well, I don't see why a theme park would be famous for honey. Unless it was like frickin' B-movie themed park. So it's definitely Armorica Village. Armorica Village is the place in Crossbell that is famous for honey. They have many flower fields there. It's really pretty. Wow, how romantic. I want to go. Maybe we can catch some bugs too. You know? I know a guy who would be perfectly happy to help you catch some bugs. Just be careful. The things he likes to do with the bugs once he catches them are, interesting. Has to be Oliver, right? No. I was talking about Freddy. You know, Mr. Come get me some bug parts so I can put them into food. But Elise, you haven't been to Armorica Village before, have you? Yes, I have. When I was accompanying the inspection team in Crossbell, I did some studying there. I see. Well done, Elise. What a splendid answer. Now let's talk about outside the Empire. Next is a place I've been to a few times, the Nord Highlands. Oh, Nord! Isn't that the place that's in all those old stories? Isn't it really far to the north? You know, Tom, the place that has that super huge statue. Yeah, I remember that fairy tale, but I think that's all I know about it. I see. The region is named after the Nord people who live there. We have the goddess of the sky, but they worship something else. That is... the wind. I mean, it's not the... It's gotta be the wind. The Gaius frickin' talked about the wind all the time. The wind. Nord is on a plateau. They have majestic views and are surrounded by really tall mountains. The wind there feels really pleasant and almost divine. It's that different? I want to play tag there. Hey, I heard Nord is really big. You would get so lost there. Oh boy. Yeah, it's big all right. We spend so much time riding our horses there. Yes, that went well. That's about it for Nord. Does anyone have any questions? Can I start? Go ahead. You talked about so many places, but where are you two from? Yeah, you're not from any of the places we talked about, are you? I'll take it from here. We're from a place called Ymir. It's in the northern part of the Empire, and during winter, it's completely white, covered in snow. White? Snow? Cool! I've never seen that before. Yeah, even when it snows here, it's only just a little. A world covered in snow. How romantic. I didn't think they'd get so excited about the snow. Neither did I. I know I certainly don't get that excited about the snow. Ice kills the Durgan. Do you want to talk about that one thing? There is a very popular sport that involves snow. Snowball fights, making igloos. It's snowboarding. Played that minigame. Maybe not as many times as I should have, but a few times. It's called snowboarding. You slide down snow-covered slopes on a special board. What? Did you hear that, Cheryl? That sounds super fun. Zach, when we go to Ymir, we're racing. That got them pumped up. Yeah, it sure did. I'm glad we shared that with them. Now, Reen and Elise, we're just about out of time. Do you have any closing remarks? No, we're done already? I want to hear more. I'm glad to hear that. And how about we wrap it up by answering one more question? That sounds great. I want to ask them. You two seem to like each other. Are you going out? Huh? Well, are ya or aren't ya? It seems suspicious seeing as you're both from the same place. That's true. So you are? Gosh darn it. You caught me by surprise. There's no way Elise and I are... No way? Gosh darn it. I do not ship this ship. It is not happening. Elise X Reen is not happening. Stop trying to make it happen. Elise? Never mind. Why must he always be so... Huh? What did I say? Anyway, we forgot to tell you that we're siblings. Really? Oh, man. Seems like there's more to it. Fine, then one last question. Mr. Reen, do you want your lover to be older or younger than you? What? Why are you asking that? Which one is it, Reen? I'm curious too. Oh my goodness, no! No! Can I choose not to answer the question? What's going on here? I guess I have to answer. No, no, you really don't. No matter what, all of these answers seem wrong. You're gonna say number 4. I'm not. Well, I guess the same age. Just as I thought. I see. If it were me, there's no way I'm getting with Zach. What? That's what I was gonna say. Anyway, let's leave it at that, children. Now, everyone, thank your teachers. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you! You're welcome. They're all so energetic. Just shut up and kiss already. Oh no. Thank you so much for today. The children truly seemed like they had such a wonderful time. And it's all thanks to the both of you. Looks like we were able to live up to her expectations. Either way, I'm glad to have been able to see your skills as an instructor firsthand. When you say it like that, it's a little embarrassing. But I feel like this was a good experience for me. See you later, Rosine. If there's anything else you need, feel free to ask. I certainly shall. I believe I shall return to the dormitory. I hope the rest of your day off is pleasant, Reen. You too, Elise. And we got a tier all bomb. AP increased by 2. Probably for answering all those questions correctly. So is that what Rosine wanted to talk about? By the way, Reen, I finished deciphering the Black Records data you gave me. Black Records 2 and 3. Thank you, this is a big help. Okay. So different Black Records too. So, the Dark Dragon. Year 371 of the Septian calendar. 200 years after Heimdall was first founded, ruin rose on monstrous wings from the depth of the earth. Its name was Zoroagrega, the Dark Dragon. Cass is in this game? Oh, if only. A malevolent creature of terrible power. It spread a miasma throughout the capital that turned Heimdall into a city of the dead. But the horrors did not end there. The evil dragon desecrated the corpses of the fallen, taking control of their bodies and using them to attack those who remained alive, further increasing the legions of the dead. The emperor at the time, Astorius II, was forced to flee the city with what remained of his household and citizens. That's BP 100%. Oh dear. Together they retreated south and established a new capital in the land of St. Arc. For 100 years, the bane of Heimdall went unchallenged until Hector I, the 7th emperor of Erebonia, resolved to recapture the city. Time had proved an ally to the beast, however, and the dragon's influence had spread over the surrounding area like a plague. Undaunted, Hector I led an army of brave knights into the necropolis in an attempt to free it. But though their hearts were steadfast, their arrival was met by legions of powerful fiends, and their efforts seemed doomed to end in failure. It was then that Hector I had a fateful encounter with none other than the great Vermilion Knight Testarossa. The knight recognized Hector I as its master, and bolstered by its immense power and countless weapons, the Emperor moved once again on the city, and to the decisive encounter with the Dark Dragon. The battle shook the city to its core, and at the end, the Vermilion Knight was victorious. The Scourge of Heimdall, the Dark Dragon, was defeated. However, the price of victory was steep. The corrupted blood that flowed from the dragon claimed Hector's life and defiled even the knight itself, placing a curse upon it. The noble Testarossa became the Crimson Calamity, a demon with 1,000 weapons that only reacts to the blood of the Arnor family, a destructive force on par with the Dark Dragon that, should control of it ever be lost, would threaten the world and all who live in it. It was sealed deep underground, never intended again to see the light of day. Meanwhile, a new city rose from the ashes of the old, and people once again began to gather in Heimdall. And that was when the Vermilion capital that endures to this day was first built. Aha! Well, that is some very interesting lore. And let's see, Dreykels takes up arms, year 949. Okay, so 2 years after the War of the Lions begins. A young man lazed on a grassy plain, enjoying a nap in the peaceful setting. Before long, however, his rest was interrupted by the arrival of a second young man on horseback. The youth wore the trappings of a knight, and his expression was deathly serious. His armor bore many rents and scratches, and his left arm was bound in a bloody bandage. The first young man had not seen him in several years, but a cheerful reunion did not seem to be his purpose. "You were right after all," the second man said gravely. "At this rate, the Empire's days are numbered." At this, the first young man rose from the grass. He was none other than the third prince of the Erebonian Empire, Prince Dreykels. As a man with no claim to the throne due to his commoner mother, and shunned by the other high-born princes, Dreykels had long since left Erebonia behind, wandering from place to place and whiling away his days. 3 years prior, he had reached the land of Nord, where he had remained ever since. Though left to his own devices since childhood, his nature was noble, and he was quickly accepted by the people of Nord and lived peacefully among them. But while he had left his homeland, he had not truly abandoned it in his heart. During his wanderings, his mother had passed away, but while she lived, she had told him something that would remain with him for the rest of his days. The blood flowing through you will not allow you to turn your back on the Empire's suffering. Prince Dreykels had turned those words over in his head again and again. What could a powerless vagrant like himself truly hope to do? The knight's arrival, however, signified two things: that the war continued to worsen, and that Erebonia was on a certain path to ruination. His mother was probably correct. Hearing the knight's words, he decided that enough was enough. He could ignore the pain of his countrymen no longer. That knight, incidentally, was called Roland. He was a childhood friend of Dreykels and his confidant. He was also the man who Dreykels had left in charge of things in his place before leaving the country. Prince Dreykels set about preparing to depart, but before he could finish, he was met by several of the tall knights of Nord, their cross-shaped spears in hand. They too were close friends of Dreykels, and they volunteered to accompany him and Roland, fearing that the two men alone would not stand a chance. The next morning, the prince departed the village, a mere 17 men under his command. They bade farewell to the people of the settlement, and its elder wished them well. "May the winds and the goddess be with you," he blessed them. "Fortune favor you all." Alright, well, continuing our sweep around the town. Jingo, what are you doing here? Wait, what the? So many plushies, so many. They got Mishies too. And they're limited edition? Wowee. I guess she has a girly side to her after all. That's kind of a relief. I hear the plushies here are pretty well made. This is as good an opportunity as ever. Why not buy one? Oh, that's a great idea. I like the limited edition one, but I want that other one more. Mama never brought me anywhere like this before. I'm getting lost here. This must be a pretty big deal for her. That's the girl from the back alley store. She's always doing something with firearms. Whatever it is, I can't be safe. Oh, what should I do? She won't start shooting, will she? You'll be fine, Marcus. I am sure that Jingo's mother has instructed her very well in gun safety. We should be fine. She may seem somewhat scary, but she's alright. Okay, if you say so, instructor. Why is she here? Obviously, she's shopping. Well, if she does, just lower the prices on everything she wants by 1,000%. So, if she's not manning the shop, does that mean Cerberus is? Yes. Hello, good morning. In charge of the store today? He's all grown up now. When a dog is running the nearby weapons dealer. How dare I not give Cerberus head pats? I don't have a button for that. I would absolutely give him head pats if there was a button command for it. If you give me a button command, there is nothing stopping me from petting every single dog and cat or whatever that I come across. One out of 10 streamer did not pet doggo unfollows. Oh dear. Oh hey Gina, I'm glad to see you during the day. Oh no, just stopped by to pick up some ingredients. School asked me to prepare a welcome party. I'm going to be home late today, so good luck with taking care of the store by yourselves. Oh, just me and Daisy today. Oh, instructor, this is so embarrassing. I'm a little bummed now that Gina goes to the school during the day. I wish we got to talk more. Okay, no new specials. What's up, Randy? Here you are, Randy. Here for a meal? Yeah, so the lunch menu here's tops. I've been really busy lately, so I figure I deserve a nice little break here and there every so often. Every so often? Kinda looks to me like your whole free day's been one nice little break. You got me there. Well, anyway, you should take a break once in a while, too. Stop worrying so much about everything, yeah? I don't mind shooting the breeze with you if you want. Yeah, I just might take you up on that sometime. Alright. Anything going on in here? Oh, Toa's here. Okay. What are you two talking about now? Okay, I finished organizing all the entries we got. These are the good ones, and these are the crappy ones. Have fun looking through them all. Oh, this one's not bad. These two look really promising, too. Thanks, Lindley. You've got a real good eye for this stuff. Really? Anyway, I hope you appreciate all my hard work. Okay, these two are having a chat, it seems. And no specials. I'm really gonna do it. You're Frankie, right? I saw your request. Oh, you really came. Alright. No way I'll lose if I've got the Ashen Chevalier with me. Just you watch, world. I'm gonna be a burning, blazing star! Well, before you go supernova, can I go over the request with you? Amazing response, Rain. Amazing. The request mentioned your dream job. Does that mean you need job hunting advice? That's right, instructor. I need your advice. Actually, I want to try and become a bracer. A bracer? Hold on, can I get the whole story? Oh yeah, let's take it from the top. Tell you the truth, instructor, I actually went to a pretty ritzy high school in Heimdall. From there, I got hired at one of the hardest jobs to get into, the Heimdall Bank. Seriously? I didn't see that coming. Looking at me now, I know what you mean. I quit that place after only 6 months. Salary was good, but the job was just passing Mira left to right, and the quotas were insane. I just couldn't find any worth or meaning to it, so one day, I quit. Pops didn't agree with my choice and won't let me forget it. It's true I'm still unemployed, though. So yeah, I've just been spending my days in an idle haze. A dropout. I heard there are lots of people like him these days. But when I was at Heimdall the other day, I found it. My perfect dream job. And that job is... a bracer. I guess he couldn't bank on this experience to further his education. Oh dear. I'm guessing one of them helped you out of some trouble while you were there. How'd you know? I thought I was done for when I lost my wallet, but she brought it back to me. A woman with tan skin and silver hair. I've never seen someone as cool as her before. That's Shara. Yeah. You're drinking, buddy. Yep. Hey, instructor, you know a lot about bracers, right? On account of you being the Ashen Chevalier and all. Reen has not met Shara as far as I know. You'd be able to give me some good advice, right? Okay, I get what's going on now. No idea who the bracer you met was, but I do know a few of them. I also know the way they work and their job contracts, so I think I can give some advice, but it doesn't seem like he understands how difficult it is to be a bracer in Erebonia. Yeah. Bracers in Erebonia are all but outlawed. And plus, being a bracer isn't all just finding people's wallets. How much combat experience do you have here? This is something that could affect his entire life. so I can't afford to give him any bad advice. What should I do? Well, then again, I suppose not all bracers are geared for combat. There were plenty of bracers back in Sky that didn't do much in the way of combat at all. Yeah, you gotta fight some real nasty monsters and or save the world a couple of times. This is something that would affect his entire life, so I can't afford to give him any bad advice. What should I do? Alright, if you're truly serious about this. For real? Oh yeah, thanks, instructor. However, if I'm going to help you, I'll need to judge you to see if you're cut out for it. Being a bracer is not an easy job. If at any point I feel you don't have what it takes, I'll tell you so, alright? Of course, please do. Alright then. Important qualities for a bracer. I feel like there are 3 big ones. Proper judgment, the ability to quickly assess a situation and handle it properly. Compassion, protecting others without question. And finally, the courage needed to change judgment and compassion into action. I'll test those qualities one by one in that order. Frankie, I'm going to give you 3 tests. For the first one, let's see, a good way to test a judgment. You think it's number 2? Okay. I'm going to have you sort some documents at the branch campus. Huh? Sorting documents? Just come with me. That's what your gut tells you to pick? Okay. Man, this place is pretty crazy. I'd heard it was a state-of-the-art military school, but dang. Well, yeah, it's pretty much fresh out of the packaging. And honestly, I can't really say we're using it to its full potential yet. Here are all the documents to be sorted. I'll need you to organize these. I got permission for you to do this, but since some of this info is confidential, please keep it to yourself. Okay. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, no worries there. This is all pretty boring stuff. Looks like purchase orders and requests. Some sheets for scrapped lessons and curriculums. Should I just toss these? Organizing these documents is usually Instructor Towa's job. He'll need good decision-making skills to get us all sorted out right. Let's see what he's got. 30 minutes later. Phew, all done. Good job. Took a little while to get through all that, huh? Oh, looks like it's all really well organized. Oh, yeah, I used to do stuff like this back when I worked at the bank. Stacks for submission, this one's for bookkeeping, and this one's for scrapped plans that might still be useful. Oh, and some of them were missing dates, so I wrote them in with red pen. Phew, it was a good thing this school is new. The missing dates didn't stretch back too far, and I was able to figure them out easily enough. Wow, really? I'm actually kind of shocked how well done this is. You might have a lot of potential. Well, how about it? Did I pass the first test? Yeah, you definitely did well. In order to be a bracer, you'll need knowledge to go along with your judgment. But seeing as how you graduated from a prestigious school, I don't see that being a problem. Woohoo! Gut feeling was right. Yeah, good job, Sarah. That's pretty fired up for a single compliment. Now on to the next test. This time I'll have you... A good way to test compassion. Checking his reputation in town seems like a bad idea. Because we want to be able to test him, not everyone else's opinion of him. Yeah, picking up trash, that does, I agree with you, Seru. It's either that or water the garden. Oh. That's something he should be doing anyway. It's got nothing to do with compassion. So a good test would be... Okay. Well, being oh. Really? So the one I immediately shot down was the correct answer. His personality. I'll ask around town to see if he's worthy of being a bracer. Well, instructor, what do I gotta do? For this next test, nothing at all. I'm going to ask around and see what people in town have to say about you. 0 out of 10 would not play this. Oh dear. Huh? AP increased by 1. Oh, that instructor just left. Oh, this isn't relaxing. I'm so bored. Maybe I should just walk around. This place seems interesting. Okay, this just isn't relaxing. Okay. Oh, was something wrong? Ah, Celestin. Oh, my name is Celestin. I work at the branch campus. If you don't mind, allow me to make you something. Wow. I hope it suits your palate. Frankie is a little older than Gina and Daisy. They used to all play together when they were little. 10 out of 10, you would want to go to this school. I mean, same actually. They used to all play together when they were little. We would play games that were meant for girls. I see. That young man helped me when I tripped. He even carried me all the way home. How considerate. Oh, that's right. He's quite the gentleman. Oh, seems like he's doing well in test number 2. He's a good kid, but something's off about him. I forgot when it was exactly, but he was trying to guide a tourist to a destination and he accidentally went to the completely wrong place. It was hilarious. Well, that is funny, but it's not very bracer-like of him. The other day, he rescued a turtle near the river. It was turned upside down. That's a pretty good story, huh? I see. Thanks for the information. Phew, I think I've heard enough. I'm starting to feel like him wanting to be a bracer is no surprise at all. He and Fee may be nothing alike, but I'm guessing the average bracer is more like him. Celestin, it's Reen. Ah, yes. I'm having him relax now, just as planned. He has also been provided with plenty of food. Thank you so much. Sorry for the sudden request. I'm planning on having him take a pretty tough test after this. Oh, it's no trouble at all. Though I don't know the details, it's clear this request is somewhat outside the norm. Don't hesitate to let me know if there is anything else I can help with. Well, since you're offering, there is one more thing. Can you tell Frankie to come to the keep? We'll be performing the final test there. Whoa! Military academies even have things like this? It's called Einhell Keep. It's a facility for combat training. Finally, he's gonna be tested in a soldat? I don't think so, but... We'll be testing the final quality you'll need here. So this is the last test, huh? Then that means the second test? Yes, you passed. You definitely have some potential. That's what I think for now. Woohoo! I knew it! I felt a jolt of lightning when I saw that woman in the Capitol. I knew it was something I had to do. I knew it was my destiny. To be honest, I wasn't so sure at first, but now I feel like you've got a pretty good chance. However, this last test will be the most difficult yet, because this will be a test of your courage. You neither just figured it was a funny thing to say. Yeah, fair enough. Courage. That's a quality a bracer should have for sure. I had them prepare a short course for you in Einhell Keep. Frankie needs the Triforce now? Yeah, absolutely. If you can keep up with me until the end, you'll pass. There will be monsters roaming around in there, so it'll be dangerous. Are you sure you want to go ahead with it? Yeah, absolutely. Let's get this final test started. Alright, beginning the mission. Frankie, stay close to me. Just gotta make it to the goal, then I pass. Is that a monster? This is getting a little intense. And then Frankie gets one-shotted and dies. No, I can't think like that. Let's do this, Teach. Roger that. Just have to keep him out of harm's way. Okay. Oh my goodness. That is adorable. Didn't take long to find a fight. This will be a good warm-up. Yes, it is so cute. Frankie? That's not the reaction I expected.
Now, bring it on! Crimson Slash!
Nope.
Take this! All right, nice work.
Are you okay? You bet I am. Now, come on, we've got to keep moving. Yeah, there's a long way to go. I'll have to keep an eye on him. He seems exhausted already. That's not a good sign. Seems like he's asthmatic. Oh, yeah. Ugh, monsters, we're gonna die. Stay back. Get away from me. Man, he's really petrified.
Everyone ready?
Oh boy.
Crimson Slash! I'm up! All right, nice work.
Put the beastie to sleep and then take it out. I'm getting the feeling you might be scared of monsters. You kidding me? This is nothing. Let's keep going. He's really not looking well. Is it okay for us to be doing this?
Sit! Sit!
A goose barnacle? What? Crustacean that attaches itself to rocks. Could be tasty depending on how you cook it. Okay, so it's for Freddy.
Sit! Hey-ya!
Oh, one of these, huh? Well, what the heck is this guy? Yeah, that's a very big boy. You can't be serious.
Everyone ready? Crimson Slash! I'm up!
Okay, this one's
It's
got
my
a lot
turn.
of HP, so...
Arcus, activate!
Ow.
Yeah! I'm up! Sit!
Okay. Nope.
Take this! Let's go! Crimson Slash!
Hit it with those golden balls.
I'm up! All right, nice work.
Frankie, you still with me? Seems like he passed out and started frothing at the mouth. He might need to put those dreams of becoming a bracer on hold. To be honest, I've always been a scaredy cat, and I'm no good at handling trouble. I knew somewhere deep down in my heart that I wasn't cut out to be a bracer. I just wanted to dream a little. I see. I'm not sure. There has to be some way he can pursue his dream, but I can't be irresponsible. Hello, Master Bean. You seem troubled. Oh, you're... Celestin. Were you watching us? Yes. Though it may have been a bit inelegant to do so, I found myself concerned. Your name is Frankie. It seems that you do not have all the qualities necessary to become a bracer. But, is that all it will take to deter you? If your resolve is so weak, perhaps you should not have tried to begin with. The world is not such an easy place that one may use a lack of qualities as an excuse to give up. I know that, I do. But I'm sick of all this. I'm so sick of being miserable. My word. If the route to your goal is blocked, you must simply find another path ahead. Another path? Yes, for example, even if you cannot become a bracer, you can still work for the guild. Ah, Celestin. I should have known you already had the answer. Oh yeah, there were at least, or there were a few attendants throughout the series that I don't think I ever saw them get into actual combat. Like most of the attendants in Sky and the guy in Crossbell. That's right, the guild also employs receptionists. It requires sound judgment and the same philosophy as a bracer. I'm sure you'd be great at it. That's true. There is another way. I think I might want to try it. Even if I can't become a bracer, I still want to help people like they do. There's one problem, though. It's not widely known, but the Bracer Guild is under heavy restrictions in Erebonia currently. Most branches here have been closed, so it'll be difficult to find a job at one. Say what? No way. Did I not just finish telling you not to give up so easily? The guild branches in the Empire may reopen one day, so I ask you once more, are you going to give up? No way am I giving up. I'm gonna do it. Even if I can't become a receptionist, I'll find another bracer-related job. I see. It would appear you have finally found your resolve. I have one final suggestion for you. Until such a time that you find a job with the guild, why not work here at the Academy? Here at the Academy? Yes. Even with my help here, the branch campus is in dire need of more people. It would help me greatly if I had an assistant to, well, assist with the tasks around the campus. I see. All those odd jobs would require similar skills to the work the guild does. And you'd be able to learn a lot working under Celestin. Oh, I'll see to it that he will. I don't know how long it'll take, and I'll probably be a burden at times, but... Celestin, please let me work for you! Hello, Latalis! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome, welcome everyone! Good to see you all. If you don't know me, I am our dragon. I play a lot of RPGs and other story-driven games. I am currently playing Trails of Cold Steel 3. How goes? It goes very well. I'm actually not going to be going for too much longer myself. I have a thing in about half an hour that I need to finish for, but I'll still be going for about that long, so... Yes, well then. Welcome to Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. You see I changed Reen's hair? Yes, I did. How are you doing, Latalis? What were you playing? My shout-out thing. I haven't figured out how to get that to work yet. So, with Reen and Celestin's referrals, Frankie was officially hired on as a caretaker. You were doing some randomizers. They were kind of brutal today, but that's how rando goes. Oh, yeah. I definitely feel that. I haven't done randomizers in, at least not on stream in a long time, but, yeah. With everything squared away, Celestin agreed to serve as Frankie's mentor. I'm sure it was a bit of a pain dealing with me. Thanks, instructor. Now I can finally move forward with my life. Don't worry about it. This is a big help for the school and students, too. I'll be counting on you, Frankie. You bet, instructor! Got the Brave Soul item. The 2000 Mira. Very nice. Oh, man. So is he not trying to become a bracer anymore? He's going for the receptionist position. So still bracer work, just a different kind of bracer work. Okay, so... Well... Stay away from your drinking buddy. Don't worry, Shara will be fine. She's got Oliver to protect her. Okay, let's see. You're now seething with a renewed hatred for Oliver. Oh dear. Okay, hey Pablo, what's up? Oh, you're singing too, huh? No exaggerated when I say that we made this song with Valerie in mind. And hey, it's a belter! All we need is some killer lyrics and it'll be perfect. Too bad that's gonna be the hardest part for us. He's having a hard time with lyrics, but the Modern Music Club seems to be going well. Okay, so... These two are still going with the chess pretty well. Oh, what's wrong, Kyrie? I don't think I can keep this up. It won't be good news from Yusei, but I might need to consider transferring. Kyrie? Did you say something about transferring? Well, I was thinking about quitting the tea ceremony club. Really? Why? I joined this club because I wanted to become more manly, but I haven't been getting the results I was hoping for. I don't really understand his logic. If you want to do something else, I won't stop you. Well, I haven't really decided what to switch to. I do have some reservations, though. I see. Tea ceremonies, huh? Master Kafai taught me a handful of things. In any case, Kyrie doesn't seem to have a grasp on tea ceremonies. I might be able to help him a little. I actually have some experience with tea ceremonies. If you don't mind, Kyrie, would you allow me to pour some tea? Of course, I don't mind. If anything, it would be an honor. Alright, it's decided. Kyrie, you've learned all the basic procedures, right? Yes. In that case, show me what you've learned. I'll do my best. Rin prepared for a tea ceremony in order to test Kyrie's skills. Way of the Tea Ceremony, Part 1. How to Eat Sweets! Alright, let's get started. Before you have tea, have some sweets. Right. If I remember correctly... Take a small bite, I'm thinking. Thank you. He didn't finish it, and he left a mark. Oh. Oops. Way of the Tea Ceremony, Part 2. Preparing to drink tea. Please, have some tea before it gets cold. Thank you. Instructor Rin's tea is exquisitely delicate. I forgot to do this before having the sweets. But I'm supposed to... praise the taste of the tea seems like it's something that'll come after taking a sip. So... I'm thinking it's option 2. Bow head for grace. Thanks to heaven and the goddess. Ah, praising the heavens and the goddess before drinking the tea. Well done. Okay, good. Way of the Tea Ceremony, Part 3. After drinking the tea. Thank you, that was delicious. You're welcome. What do I do after I finish drinking? I have no frickin' clue. Kyrie wiped off the cup with a napkin. Oh. He's supposed to wipe the cup with his fingers, and then use the napkin to wipe his fingertips. Okay. Well, shows how much I know about tea ceremonies. Good job, Kyrie. You made some mistakes, but overall you did well. Thank you. Instructor Rin, your tea was truly amazing, and the way you carried yourself was very cool. It was a good reminder that tea ceremonies aren't just for women. Yes, that's right. And many aspects of tea ceremonies carry over to martial arts. Muse mentioned that too, but I'm having a hard time grasping that concept. Well, let's see. You said you want to be more manly. Why is that? I guess I just want to emulate my father. My father is very masculine and is a skilled swordsman. He's been my hero for my entire life. I I see. Irie also comes from the family of a baron. That reminds me of my dad. Gosh darn it, Saru. I mean, yes, but I take after my mother more. I was always teased for being girly. That being said, I'm well aware that everyone has things they are more or less suited for, which is why I got interested in tea ceremonies. I thought I could discover my inner manliness. But I guess I wasn't suited for this either. You make it look easy, but don't be so hard on yourself. I actually think you've gotten manlier since you first came here. Huh? I can sense your growth as the leader of the medical team. Everyone relies on you during the field exercises. At the very least, you seem very manly to me. Oh. I think you're just focusing too much on your appearance, and not enough on your actions. You said it yourself, you want to find your inner manliness, right? In that sense, I think the Tea Ceremony Club is perfect for you. Practice the procedures until you can routinely perform them without any wasted movements. It's similar to martial arts. When you hone your skills, you will gain confidence. At least, that's what I think. Mastering the art of tea ceremonies will make me more confident. You're right. I have a better understanding of it now. That's great. Instructor Reen, thank you for all your help today. I'm going to take back what I said about transferring clubs.
I'm a proud Erebonian man.
And I'm gonna find my own manliness. At least I'll do my best. Yeah, that's the spirit. AP increased by 1. Probably not as much as if I had answered all the questions correctly, but still an increase of 1 is good. What are you two talking about? Hey, Tatiana. Yes? What is it, Ash? Can you hurry up and not be startled every time I talk? Whatever. You like mystery novels, right? I came across a really good one. I think you'd like it. I just finished it the other day, so you can borrow it. You mean it? Thank you so much. Oh, huh. They seem to be doing well, surprisingly. Okay. And I think I have time for one more thing. So let's do that bonding event with Musei. Sounds like someone's using the firing range. Huh, that rifle sounds so familiar. Whatever it is, they're really going at it. Maybe I should take a look. Gotta be quiet so I don't interrupt. I just cannot aim today. Perhaps next time will be better. I don't know, I was pretty impressed. Instructor Reen? Were you spying on me? You should have said something. Sorry about that. I just didn't want to distract you. It's rare to see you so focused. How about a break? Drinks are on me. My... How's a girl supposed to say no to an offer like that? That gun of yours is pretty unusual. That's a Reinford Arts rifle, right? That's right. State-of-the-art, too. It's based on Orbital staff technology. It can use normal bullets too, of course, but because it's so different from an ordinary rifle, it's pretty hard to handle. Looks like all your shots hit the target, so I'd say it gets passing marks. Actually, wait. Are you saying you'd be an even better shot with an ordinary rifle? My grandfather used to take me with him on his hunting trips. I wouldn't call myself a seasoned veteran or anything, but I know my way around a firearm. Whoa, your grandfather sounds like quite the hobbyist. Gosh darn it, Seru. Oh no. But what prompted you to start training on your own again? Isn't it obvious? I'm part of Class 7 now. There's going to be a lot more combat than there was in military finance, and I want to be ready for it. And for what comes next. Comes next? Oh, it's nothing. Just a personal issue. It's never nothing, Musei. What do you know? She is such a question mark. Kool-Aid guy bursts through the wall. Oh yeah. Well, I need to get back to training. Thank you for the drink, Instructor Rain. Musei, if you don't mind, could I give you some pointers? Huh? Rifle classes were part of my curriculum back at the main campus. While guns aren't exactly my specialty, I might be able to help out, at least for whatever comes next for you. Instructor Rain. I thought you'd never ask. By all means, take me into your hands and mold me, Instructor Rain. I instantly regret this. Reen began to give Musei private rifle lessons. He took everything he learned from the main campus, applying it to their lessons. Though Musei teased Reen the whole way through, her skills gradually improved. And then... Ah! You hit a bullseye with every bullet. Way to go, Musei! I did, and I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Instructor, for spending all of that time with me. I feel as though I've improved tremendously, and I plan to apply everything I've learned to our future battles. Thank you again. Just once redid a bullseye with her. Oh dear. I can't wait to see you in action. You're a part of Class 7 now. I expect nothing but the best. Good luck, Musei. Of course. After that, Musei told Reen that she wanted to do a little more training on her own, and Reen saw himself out. What? Thanks to him, it feels like I never stopped hunting. I'm looking forward to more of our private lessons, Instructor Reen. Indeed. What? Who are you, Musei? Well, with that is where we are going to have to end it for today. But, thank you all so much for joining me. And before we go, let's see if we ourselves can find someone to raid. I am not seeing anyone on right now. That's a shame. Well, until next time then, this has been the R Dragon, and I look forward to welcoming you back to the den. Farewell.